Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. My drip, real plush, Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right. Yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me.
All right, everybody. Good freaking morning. Happy Tuesday. Oh my gosh. I was going to say Monday because it's feeling like a Monday this morning because I know every single one of you guys are dragging your feet. Dragging your feet back to work. What's good, everybody? Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone is having an amazing Tuesday morning, and also hope everyone had an amazing Labor Day weekend. What is going on, everybody? What is up? What is good? What up? The New York Dad, what up, man? Top of the morning. J Million in the building. What's good? Soul in the building. Chevy Rides, Lewis, Stone Cody, Danny, Despin, Nightmare in the building. What's good? Soul, Mr. 843, Too Legit in the building. What's good? RPK, Hugo in the building. Corey, Tito Kicks in the building. What's good? Junkie in the building. ZAM in the building. J Main, Danger, Chosen One. Good morning. Riddle Me Kicks, good morning. Dragon this morning, 100%. A lot of you guys partied too hard this over the weekend. Atomic, what up, dude? El Recon in the building, what's good? Sean in the building, what's good? Scene Lover, what up, dude? GG's, what up? Jinx, Demo, Danny Flores, Hitman in the building, Irish Stripe, Skinner, Joel, Seb, Wes in the building, good morning. Scene Lover, what up, dude? Big Paul in the building, good morning. Juan is back. Giovanni, what up, dude? Good morning. What up? Big Bear in the building. Leo, Demo, Sniper King, Fresh in the building. Gucci got kicks. D Ricardo, what up? Drex in the building, what up? Aiden in the building, what's good? Lido, Jeremiah, Synergy, Airport Bound, where are you going? T-Dog in the building, what's good? Goon, Kappa in the building, what's good? Ghetto Technical in the building, what's good? Nolan, Jojo Dancer on my soul in the building. Shane, yeah, definitely partied a bit too hard. We back and we better. Yes, sir. Shaka in the building. What's good? Spaceman in the building. Good morning. Chaz Kicks. Gino, Hype Ninjas in the building. What's good? Danny in the building. What's good? That's that boy. What up, dude? Good morning. Domo in the building. What's good? Steven AJ Brown. What up, dude? You're going to Tampa? Golly. For what? Work? Mario, what up, dude? Good morning. Hosda be cool. What up, sneaker family? Yes, sir. Maya in the building. Good morning, Crypto. Good morning. How's everyone feeling, dude? Roosevelt, what up, man? Good morning. Hope everyone had a great weekend, man. For real, dude. And I told you guys, like, even though I was pretty busy over the weekend, but I still managed to sleep like still at normal time. Like, still managed to sleep, by 8:30, 9 o'clock. Wake up feeling good. Like last night, did the same thing. Went to bed by like 9, and now we're here. You feel me? Shadow Man in the building. Brian, what's good? Yeah, safe travels, Synergy. Safe travels, bro. When do you get back? W Rod in the building. What's good? Do they drop colorways at once at Supreme Dunks? No, they it's for Supreme Dunks. They'll drop all at the same time. Chunks Kicks. What up, J Bays in the building? Good morning, Famous. I know you've seen Supreme. Yes, sir. Mr. Los in the building. Vince, good morning. But yeah, this morning we have exclusive access on Jdsports. Finish line most likely will be in store EA. If anybody's interested of the cave stones, it seems like there is a good amount of people that want the shoe. So we're here for it.
Top of the morning chat.
Shout out to Warzone for the 41-month re-up. Top of the morning chat. What up, Warzone? What up, dude? Good morning. What up, Mike? Mike Garcia in the building. What's good? Stone Cold Don Jinx. What up? Mr. Lowe's. Vince. What up? Victor. Strictly dropping on his website. That's what I'm rumored to hear about the whole Travis Scott rumor, is that they're only dropping on his website. But I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens. When the time gets a little bit closer, I'm sure we'll hear a little bit more about it. I am ready for these Supreme SBs. Crazy some region exclusive, and I don't want to hear about anything involving exclusive for a while. I know. I just feel like, what up, Eddie G? What's good, dude? Migs in the building. What's good, Soul? What up? I would say this, that with the amount of crappy releases that people would say that how August kind of went, and all types of loops that we had to go through in order to get certain collaborated drops last month, it's not going to help. It's not going to help the fact that if Travis does only drop on his website, and also the fact that some of the Supreme drops are regional exclusive. Now there is an update that Over and Under they did update. Shout out to my boy Keith for sending it over. I think it was Keith. I don't know. A couple people sent this over about the Supreme SB pack dropping this week. We'll go over it for sure. Shadow Man, what up, dude? And New York Dad says, shout out to the plug that got me an early Supreme SB. Let's go. I know, dude, that's crazy. Black Shinobi, what up, dude? I am kosher. Good morning, sunshine. What up, dude? Trey Miner in the building. Good morning. Wanted the green and yellow. Good morning, Eddie. What up, man? Rojo, good morning. Countdown to Thursday's potential L, Atomic says. And I know it's just the thing that sucks. It's because that site is super botted. It's super botted. So I really don't think that we are going to get, I truly don't think we're going to get some sort of bot protection on the website. But here is the update for Supreme this Thursday. A little update for you guys. Wavy Chandler, what up? Starting Spartic Green in the building. 402 Car Kid, what up, dude? Undefeated fours are out for delivery as we speak. There you go, Big Bear. What up, Adrian? Good morning. Vin in the building. What's good? Chunks Kiss. We only get in white and black and blue. Yeah. So that's the update, right? So this Thursday, Supreme Nike SB Dunk Low Pack, 135 USD, September 4th, which is Thursday. Green is Asia exclusive. Blue is North America exclusive. Purple is Europe and UK exclusive. White and black is worldwide. Remember yesterday, if you tapped in yesterday, we kind of gave everybody an update or a rundown of what to expect. This was an update that, you know, some people were telling me that blue was going to drop, but I wasn't 100% sure. But blue is going to be dropping North America exclusive. Is Pokemon Center dropping today? It looks like it. It probably might. If you tap into the Discord Pokemon channel, they most likely will let you know. Black Nimbus, what up, man? Good morning. The Famous in the building, good morning. What up? Cushy Souls called it yesterday. I mean, blue, I think this is on the Supreme website. Supreme has worked with Nike SB on the new version of the Dunk Low. All the Dunk Lows featured a rubber outsole, Zoom Air unit in the heel, padded mesh tongue with the metallic woven logo labeled. Co-branded footband, embossed the logo, the white colorway, okay, made exclusively for Supreme for the white and black colorways. Will be available worldwide. The blue colorway will be available exclusively in North America. The purple colorway will be available exclusively in Europe and in the UK, and the green colorway will be available exclusively in Asia. So we're not getting green. We're getting blue, chat. All right? We're getting blue. All right? So that is what we're getting here in America. We're getting blue, black, and white. Okay? Blue, black, and white is what we're only getting. Chris Montgomery, what up, man? Online only or also in store? It most likely might be in store because I think there's gonna be signups. This is just kind of explaining exactly, you know, regional exclusive and which colorway is gonna be available to which country. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be in store. But doesn't say it wouldn't. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be signups for them. What about the yellow? Rocket, the green is technically quote unquote the yellow colorway, quote unquote. So when they say green, that's that yellow colorway you're probably talking about right here. So that is only available in Asia exclusive. So we're not getting the yellow greenish color. We're only getting blue, black, and white. That's all we're getting. Rami, what up, dude? Yo, Raph, you coming to SneakerCon LA? Yes, I will be at SneakerCon LA this weekend. I will be there. 120%. I will have my own booth. We'll have merch. We'll be selling some merch and all that stuff. So it should be a good time. Available on the Sneakers app as well or on their website. I think since it's like exclusive, right? Since like some of the colorways are exclusive, I'm pretty sure. What up, Jeffrey? I'm pretty sure this is only going to be strictly Supreme website only. I'm pretty sure. What up, Marcus? What up, dude? I'll see you in there, brother. I'll be helping out Richie Lee at his booth. There you go, Luno. Rafi, what's going on? I'll be in Vegas this weekend, Assad says. I will be in LA this weekend, Assad. I will not be in Vegas this weekend. I will be in LA, unfortunately. Too legit. What up, man? Do you think the region exclusive will be much more resell than the others? I'm pretty sure since like a lot of the people out here in America are gonna want purple so bad, where like the prices on blue and the green are probably gonna bump up in price. That's my personal opinion. Like purple is gonna be worth a good amount of money since they're not available here in the US. Good morning, Raph. Are you copping the Cave Stones this week? Probably not. I'll probably pass on the Cave Stones this week. But I think the next shoe that I really, really want this month, I mean, the only shoes that if the Kobe 9s, you know, drop this month, I'm ready for it. For the Travises, I mean, if I hit, I don't. I mean, that's really the only shoes that I really want this month, honestly. Like, there's nothing really that I want. Maybe the 5s, but other than that, like, I don't really need anything. Let's see. I think Awakes NY canceled my order because they said all orders have officially been shipped out. I still haven't got a shipping label, Sean says. Uh-oh. Tomic, what up, man? Gotta come to Midwest, my guy. What up, Skinner? What's good, dude? Good morning, A. Rios. What up, dude? How are you? Good morning. Black Snow, the good thing my sister moved to Japan. There you go. Are you copying the Cave Stones? Probably not. Appreciate the info. Of course, Philly. Passing on the Dunks and now waiting to attempt to buy the Travises, Tokyo, Chicago Lows, Voodoos, and Black Cats, known says. Coach says Tokyo's. Yeah, that maybe. I might. I'm not sure. But like the month of September seems pretty promising now that they added the Supreme Dunks. This week has become a lot busier than I thought because it was only going to be Cave Stones. And then obviously next week we have the Air Jordan 5 Fire Reds. Sneaker Room dropped access to the Cave Stones yesterday. Anyone cop early pairs of anything there before? Jay says Sneaker Room is 100% legit. A Rios, what up, man? Ranfu in the building, what's good? Ortiz, what up, man? My pink awakes come in today. There we go. Waiting on the taxi, Skinner says. There we go. Man, Raph, need help on the Stone or Fire Red 5s? They both cool. I think for me, I feel like most of the pairs, if you I would say if you honestly, in my personal opinion, like if you actually tried for both of those shoes, I think you should be able to hit. I'm pretty sure. Like I don't think there's going to be any issues on like copping the Fire Red 5s or the Cave Stones this Saturday. I just feel like if you take an L, I feel like you didn't try hard enough. You know, because there's going to be a ton of raffles for that shoe this week. If you had a choice between Cave Stones and the Fire Red 5s, which would it go for? Too many releases to keep buying. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, man. I think I'd rather have the, what's it called? I think I'd rather have the 5s. I mean, it's a good looking shoe, but I think I still rather have the 5s over the 4s. Pass on the Cave Stones, waiting for the Fire Red 5s, Mario says. Thanks to everyone that sent well wishes yesterday on Discord. Yeah, George, man, get well soon, my guy. Like, for real. Get well soon, man. Hopefully your recovery is quick. And appreciate you letting us know, man. Undefeated comes in today. Pink Awakes coming on Thursday. Navy Blue SBs coming on Friday. There we go. Rav, having both Wake 5s in hand, if I had to choose, I would go with the black pair for sure. I'm telling you, the black and blue is nice. The only thing I want for the rest of the year is Chicago Jordan 1 Lows and Gamma 11s. All right, so anybody that was asking about the updates on the Air Jordan 5 Awakes, shout out to Ramir for sending this over. Let me see. All right, here we go. Anybody that was asking, according to Awake, okay, according to Awake, they said all Awake NYC Jordan orders have officially been shipped. Okay, out of over 8,000 pairs. About 40 orders couldn't be fulfilled due to the about 40 orders couldn't be fulfilled. Those customers have been fully refunded and will be emailed shortly. We know how much this release meant to everyone, and we truly apologize for the inconvenience. Thank you for rocking with us and for your continued support. Damn. And they also says, please check your spam folder for your equal raffle results. If you didn't receive a winner confirmation on August 18th, your entry was unfortunately not selected. Okay, all pairs are completely sold out and have shipped. We apologize for the disappointment and appreciate everyone who entered and showed love. And they also said, important, if your payment failed and you either didn't update your card in time or your new card was also declined, your order did not go through, you will not be receiving shoes. Those pairs were released back into the raffle and are gone. Damn. Oversold. About 40 orders couldn't be fulfilled due to unforeseen warehouses. Oh man, that sucks, dude. 40 orders. So if you never received your email, I know some people were saying, yo, Raph, I didn't receive my email or something like that, or tracking, and they said they shipped it all. That means you're probably one of those individuals that just wasn't able to get a pair. So anybody that's still waiting for tracking, that haven't received the tracking, please make sure you get your refund. Okay, I know it sucks to say it now, but I mean, if you haven't received anything, it might be low-key chalked. All right, didn't someone here say they were waiting for those? Yes. So I don't know if anybody in here yeah, I'm saying that's still waiting for your Awake Air Jordan 5s and you haven't received tracking. Feel free to check your spam mail, check your bank. Whatever the case is, make sure you guys get your refunds if you haven't received anything. The Sneaker Addict, what up, dude? 40 pairs are the ones that got backdoored, the Sneaker Addict says. Yeah. Decent draft last night. What up, DH? Hopefully you're happy with your team. For sure. The overselling by 1,000. It said 8,000 orders for a sneaker with 7,000 produced. Well, I mean, it's not just the pink colorway. You got to understand that, right? It's probably also the blue colorway as well. And like technically, I don't really think I don't know if it's 7,000 pairs, because since every single pair is technically numbered 0001, so I don't know if it's technically that they made 7,000 pairs. They could have made more, right? They could have made more since all the pairs are numbered the same. Then 40 orders were backdoored pairs. I mean, you guys already seen that a lot of these pairs were backdoored anyways. You feel me? Like a lot of these pairs were already backdoored. And the Air Jordan 1 Low Travis's, those are getting backdoored. Like, I know, listen, chat, it's just one of those things where like, it sucks to see it. You really, really do. And then especially someone that was really excited that day, they actually hit on the raffle. And then unfortunately, it's like they're not going to get their pairs because of situations like this. Like, it's like I feel like low key, it's a slap in the face. Like, you don't even have to explain at this point. Like, sorry for the inconvenience and thank you so much for your support. Yeah, like, just get basically, just go get like, basically. Go yourself is what they just said. Like, all pairs completely sold out and have been shipped. We apologize for the disappointment and appreciate everyone who entered and showed love. Because, like, come on, bro. Now, you can't make this more obvious than it was, because the only way in order to get a pair of these Air Jordan 5 pink colorway is from the Awakes website. Like, and that's the reason why I felt like Angelo had to come out and say something on a video where he said, oh, well, if you don't get a numbered paired or you don't get this, then you basically got a fake pair. You didn't get it from us. Like, basically, like, throwing in people's faces, you know, with all the early pairs, you know, getting all thrown around from all these resellers, just to show that, you know, shit ain't getting backdoor, but it really is. Like, it's like Captain Obvious, bro. It's a Captain Obvious, dude. Really. It's like, dude, the only way in order for people to get the pink pair, and the only place that it dropped the pink pair at was at the Awake website. That's it. There was no one else got the pink colorway but them. Did you see the grand finale 11s? I have not. The reseller issue, you will eventually get out of hand and Nike will have to step in. Atomic, but the thing is, we've seen this before though. Like, we've seen this before already. We've seen this before with trophy rooms. We've seen this with Travis's. We've seen it before. So like, Nike, the thing is, and that's what I've been saying, this is like, you think Nike will step up and do something, but I promise you, it could be Nike themselves doing doing the same exact thing, right? I mean, there was rumored for the blue pair to drop 13,000 pairs. 13,000 pairs. There was only a couple W's of the blue pair that people hit on the Awake website, and they only dropped 2,400 pairs on the Nike sneakers app. So where's the rest of the pairs? All right, so it's like, you feel me? It's you know, they're the number one source is definitely the one doing it too. I mean, we've seen it before. We've seen it before with the what's it called, with the Ann Hibbert situation. Remember that she was backdooring all those pairs to her son, all off-whites, a bunch of retros, you know. And then he ended up getting caught up because he was using his mom's credit card, so or his her employee credit card or some shit to get all these pairs. So eventually, you got to realize that shit's in house, bro. That shit's all in house stuff. Don't forget about the Born and Raised. I feel like majority of that Born and Raised SB Dunk, they released it to like only LA residents. Jim Rat, what up, man? Good morning. Good morning. Any nothing guaranteed, but if you get confirmation on your order, it should be a guaranteed pair. Raph Arts and Rack had to at least have 70 pairs of the Black Awakes. I came home with 3. Rob the Beard says that's so crazy, bro. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a big dub. Leaving NYC, it's been great. There you go, Dougie. Hopefully you enjoyed your trip. I'm still in disbelief. I hit on 90.5 on these Awakes on the damn draw, Will says. I mean, that's a little bit of an update for the 5s. If anybody was asking the questions, you know, if anybody was asking the questions. So, undefeateds are better, Gorgon says. What's up, M. Yeez? What up, dude? Good morning. Same thing with the Nigels. Like, Nigels that was definitely gifting a lot of his pairs of the Jordan 1 lows to friends and family. Like, I know a ton of people that I follow that that know Nigel that was getting pairs from him. You know, so doesn't surprise me at all, chat. Huck, what up, man? Good morning. What up? What up? What up? Undefeateds are better, Gorgon says. Yeah, I mean, I would say so. I would say me personally, I would 100% take undefeated Air Jordan 4s over the Awake Air Jordan 5s. 100%. I don't think Awake 5s are the best Jordan 5 to drop. I still truly think the Air Jordan 5 black metallics are the best to drop when it comes to the Jordan 5s. I personally rather have, I mean, I don't know. I said I'd rather have the blue than the pink. So the blue is 100% better than the pink. Do you know the Tokyo 5s release is going to be similar to the undefeated 4s where you need to have to purchase the 5s? I don't know. I mean, that's a good question because, like, obviously, you know, when the Jordan 5 Tokyos do get a little bit closer, I know a lot of people are going to be asking, like, how to cop or where is it going to cop, how they're going to drop it. So I truly think that Tokyo 5s could be one of those exclusive drops where they'll make it EA, kind of similar to the Air Jordan 4 undefeateds, but I don't know if there's enough demand for the Tokyo 5, so I could honestly see them just dropping them as a 10-minute draw or something like that. I just don't know how many pairs they're making. I would trade my undefeated 4s on site on a black pair of the Awakes, kicking with SB says. There we go. She should have had a locked on it, Skinner says. Wait, what? Huck, what up, man? Good morning. I would have traded your undefeated 4s on site for the black pair. Really? You would trade undefeated 4s for the Awake 5s? I mean, if that's what you like the most, if the blue pair, sure. Team Zero, what up, man? Good morning. What up, bro? Tokyo 5s or Supreme Dunks? I think I'd rather have Supreme Dunks. I mean, for me, I want the purple. I truly don't care about any other colorway this week. I know people are probably going to be feeding for blue, but all the other colorways I don't really care for. The white is nice. The black is I'm not a big fan of, but I really just wanted purple, so I'll probably be skipping this week. But I might just try just to see if I hit. What up, Braveheart? What up, man? Good morning. Marcus in the building. Good morning. Orlando. Put a Gorgon. Oh wait, what? Bucko. Del Mix. What up, man? Good morning. I know it's early, but what's your sneaker of the year so far? White Cement Jordan 4s. White Cement Jordan 4s. Q's up. Q's up. All right, here we go. Q's up. Let's see it. Q's up on Jdsports and Finish Line chat. Wow, Q's up a little early. 5 minutes before, huh? Q's up for the Cavestone Air Jordan 4s. All right, Air Jordan 4 Cavestones dropping this morning as an exclusive access. All right, on Jdsports and Finish Line. So if anybody wants to go for them, they will be available here on Jdsports and Finish Line. Tomorrow is going to be EA pre-order, by the way. EA pre-order is going to be this week. That's going to be tomorrow. So if you missed out on in-store, there will be a pre-order on these for tomorrow as well. Do you know why the Moonwalkers got moved? I do not know, unfortunately. Do you know if Supreme have the fat tongue? I think so. I think Supreme will have the fat tongue. I think they will. Don't need them. Motown says, what up, Motown? Good morning. Mr. Sneaks, what's good? It is in-store pickup. It should. If I don't hit, I'm good on the Supreme, not on the mandatory cop. I agree with that. Like, I would say, like, the SB Dunks Supremes are not mandatory. I agree with that. Like, it's not a must. It's cool, but it's not a must cop. It's honestly, me personally, even the Supreme Dunks are not even the dunk of the year. I still think it's Haley Wilson's. I think that's a great shoe. You know what? I respect you even more now that you said cement 4s. Not mad at that choice. Peace, bro. Of course. I've been saying white cement 4s was my sneaker of the year from the jump since the beginning of the year. Just because I really wanted the shoe. Didn't understand why people didn't really want them. I still think it's a great shoe. History about it. It's been a long time since that shoe dropped, so definitely had to re-up on that shoe for sure. I don't care what nobody says. Skinner says, morning Raph, copper drop. What up, Crouton? For the 4s, I'm gonna probably pass. I don't think the next 4 that I probably want are probably gonna be the Black Hat Air Jordan 4s, most likely. That is the next Jordan 4 that I probably want, and that is I'm good for the year. So, Sir Raph, they are mandatory for me. Help me get those purple ones. Dude, I can't. The purple's not dropping here in the US. Good luck. I mean, listen, the purple is not, unfortunately, dropping here in the US. Okay, so please don't ask me for help. Oh, man, what the heck happened? All right, here we go. Did anybody get through on Q? Anybody get through on Q, chat? Anybody? Let's see. I get no EA. I got no EA, chat. No EA for me. Let me know what your status is. I never get EA on in-store, so it's all good. Not surprised at all. So, still got 11.6 thousand points, but can't even utilize it since I don't get EA in store. So, still 2 minutes left, Rami says. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not even it's not even 6 o'clock yet. It's got 2 minutes. I got through on Q though. Give me all the 4s, Keen. Yeah, the only 4s that I don't have that drop this year are gonna be the Cave Stones. Not gonna have those. I don't have the Rare Airs. What else don't I don't have? I don't have those Denim 4s. I don't have those. And then I think I'm missing one more. But I think that's it. So, JD won't give me EA, not even on bricks. W Rod says EA on sneakers app. It's going to be exclusive access on Jdsports. Exclusive access on Jdsports for the Cavestone Air Jordan 4s. All right, what up, Brittany? It's not live yet, not 9 a.m. yet. I know, I didn't look at the time. The queue went live a little early. I'm not going to hold you. Got to go overseas. Skinner says, yep. If you don't show EA, wait till 9 a.m. to check. Yeah, make sure you guys check. We got 1 minute. All right, 1 minute. Sorry, that was my fault. Pizza 4s. Vince says, I didn't even get those either. I forgot those even dropped this year. To be honest with you. I'm trying for the Alma Mater 4s at the end of the year, no one says. Yeah, the Alma Mater 4s are going to be kind of similar like to the Cavestones too. They have similar colorways, but like with the Alma Maters, it's a big pass for me too. If Alma Mater drops another 4, I'm good. You know, I know it's like the year of the best 4s, you know, but like still. CD, what up, man? Hope you and the fam had a great Labor Day weekend. We did, man. I appreciate CD. Thank you so much, my guy. Hopefully you had a great weekend as well. What time do the Supreme drops on 9/4? 8 a.m. PST. That's 11 a.m. Eastern time. All right, 11 a.m. Eastern time is when the Supreme SB Dunks will be dropping here in the U.S., which is this Thursday. All right, it's gonna be a pretty big week on Thursday, like a day, like pretty big day on Thursday. So, Wayne,
no Travis fragment drop on SNKRS.
Wayne, thank you so much for the 25-month re-up. No Travis fragments drop on the sneakers app. That's what blogs are saying. But honestly, I could still see fragments dropping on the sneakers app. I don't know. People think they're not. Blogs are saying because they're dropping in full family sizing. So I truly think they're still dropping on sneakers app, but we'll see when it gets a little bit closer, I guess. Morning, everyone. I love the Cavestone 4s. Dope color. Just bought a outfit to match it, Kindle says. Raph still in the Alma Mater since he got banned. No, I'm just kind of over it. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Let me see. I don't think I got EA. Check your exclusive access status, chat. Check your status. Check your status. I think this is it pre-order? Whoa! They gave me EA. In-store EA. I'm tweaking. No, this is in-store. Wow. They gave me in-store EA. Okay. They gave me in-store EA, chat. This is new. They never give me EA. It is pickup. Yeah, when I saw it, it's only 1,000 points. When I saw it, dude. Well, the thing is, it sucks because like I won't be able to go pick it up anyways because I won't be here. I can't. I won't be here. 1,000 points, dude. The one time they give me EA and I'm not going to be in town. I can't. The one time. Man, they gonna tell me, y'all, yup, we know you ain't in town. You don't need them. Dude, that's some bull. I'm going to be in LA. But do you think, hold on, time out, chat. I got a question. All right. Send the wife. She's coming with me. I got a question, chat. So what if I don't want to be that guy where like you reserve it and then like, you feel me? You reserve it and then you don't pick it up. You feel me? Because it will get my algorithm going since I used 1,000 points. You feel me? I used 1,000 points with my own points just to get my algorithm going. You can't change your store, bro. It's too late to change the store. You can't do that. It's gonna mess up my entire like account if I switch my location. And the thing is, I won't be able to pick it up because I'm gonna be at SneakerCon, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Damn, I would have 100% reserved this just because I could get my shit going. That sucks. How the wifey? Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do all that. It's not worth it. King, yeah, just do it, Raph. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't want to lose the opportunity for some people not to receive their pairs. So I'm not gonna do that. Cause the thing is, like, I don't care for pre-order. I don't really care for the shoe. Yeah, that's not some of you guys are not getting that. The thing is that this is the first time that they ever gave me exclusive access in store. So, yeah, damn Cave Stones, EA Stone came out that quick. Don't pay that opposite of Uber, like where they picked up the stuff for you and deliver it. Get it for under retail at SneakerCon, Baboso says. Trey Miner, what up? He says, I need a size 11.5. Did it sell out in your area? Just do what I'm going to do. Buy them on StockX under retail after release. Yeah, I don't really care for waiting for the shoe for under retail, though. Like, I paid retail for the, what's it called? I paid retail for the Shadow backboards. I don't mind paying the retail price. Munir can keep those 4s. Kevin says someone will wait until 4 p.m. and get them. It'll be fine. Alexis says, yeah, but you know how I am. I don't want to ruin it for some people that actually wanted them. I mean, sizes are still. How about this? If the size is still sitting for like the next 4 hours, then I'll reserve it then. Because if they're sitting, you know, that means people don't want it here. I got EA, but I'm passing waiting for the 5s, Funk Mod says. Those are fire with black laces, I suppose says. Yeah, I didn't get EA. I used $20 coupon on JD for the Shadow backboards. Yeah, I didn't want to risk it because the thing is, out here in Vegas, for some reason, they didn't get a whole lot of pairs of the Shatter backboards for some reason. I don't know why. Like my Foot Locker, they only got like 20 pairs. Champ Sports said they only got 25. And then Nike didn't get them. There was only one Nike that got them, which was the Caesar's Palace one. But other than that, like, there was not many pairs out there in store for some reason. So, I don't know. Change your name to Francisco. Francisco is going to be in LA as well. My app not even opening, never out of balance says. Keystone 4's material in hand, real fine for the GR, still sitting in size run in the EU. Anyone know stock numbers in the Fire Red 5s? Stock numbers in the Fire Red 5s, we'll have stock numbers for them. But that shoe is not dropping until next week. So I just know for the Cave Stones this Saturday, supposedly they're right now, as of right now, it's sitting around 39,000 dropping this weekend, but obviously those stock numbers can change. I truly think it's going to be more this weekend. I think there's going to be a lot more of these 4s dropping this weekend. But but the thing is, chat, like if you want them, like I wouldn't really worry about what the resale kind of looks like. You know what I mean? I wouldn't really worry about the resale, what the resale looks like on this shoe. If you want them, go get them. It's a great shoe. They're very, very nice in hand. Very, very nice in hand. So if you want them, I think you should grab them if you like them. So anyone knows stock number? Walter can go pick it up. Don't use the app. Use the website. Easy cop, Justin says. My preferred store doesn't have my size, Drew says. A lot of resellers are already getting these Cavestone 4s for under retail, Top Shelf says. Yeah, which is crazy, man. I mean, the thing is, dude, like, just buy what you like, man. You know, a lot of people are going to start talking about under retail this, under retail that, you know, which, whatever. If you guys want to grab them under retail, that's totally up to you. Make an IG motto run for your errands, Raph, Orlando says. Hit that like button, stole my mind. Yeah, make sure you run it up for the one time, dude. Hit that like button. If you guys are new here, subscribe up to the channel. 39,000, including sneakers app, Christian says. Yeah, I'm talking about 39,000 on the Nike sneakers app. That's what I'm talking about. No, I don't even need them. That's the thing, chat. Like, I don't need these. I am willing to spend 1,000 points because I have a good amount of points anyways to spend. I am willing to spend 1,000 points on the shoe not to pick it up just so I could get my algorithm going. That's it. I don't need them. Cool Geeks had the Cavestones last month, selling them under retail on Whatnot, W Rod says. I'm not under, it's not under retail when you paying those fees on GOAT and StockX, Justin says. 100%. So I said there's 150K pairs, Nate says. Let's see, waiting on Tom Sachs, Jordan 17, low, Jordan 1 lows, Chicago's, and Foamposite Pro Pearls, Base Maryland says. Way too many drops happening. I have to be picky. Cyberkick says there's 150K. Nice. 150K, huh? I don't know. I just don't know if I could trust somebody that gets like all those backdoor pairs when it comes to stock numbers, bro. Imagine say, yes, this is going to be a big week. You're going to get this. You know, if you want this, get this. While he has like packs of pairs behind him of the Awake 5s. Dude, it's like, hello? I got EA, but same. I can't pick them up. I'll be at SneakerCon. Might just grab them at SneakerCon under retail. Pretty sure. Oh, 100%. There's going to be resellers out there desperate wanting to get rid of them. 100%, dude. Let me see. Cavestones. Last sale was $225. Chat. I mean, depending of how well this drop is gonna go, like, I don't, maybe just stays at retail. I don't see this Jordan 4 hitting under retail. I don't know. Maybe I could be delusional, but I don't see it happening because right now they're sitting at around retail right now. But after fees, it's probably gonna be like a $260, $270 shoe, most likely, right? Most likely. What up, Rahus? Good morning. But I think people are kind of referring it. What up, IC? What up, dude? How are you, man? Good morning. I think people are referring to that after the release that prices are gonna go down. I don't know. You feel me? I don't know. What do you guys think? Some of you guys are the pros when it comes to reselling, so I don't know. But damn, dude, Shadow Backboard's at 157. But after tax and fees, you're paying basically retail for the shoe on Shatter Backboards. Like after fees and shipping, you're going to be paying basically retail after all that. Materials is the what materials is the upper? It's like it's the same material that you see on like Undefeateds. It's like the same material. It's like Nubuck, Durabuck, or whatever. They were selling them at SneakerCon Dallas. Bro, at SneakerCon Las Vegas, which was a couple months ago, they were selling these for $350. $350. Uncle Chrissy's saying 93,000 on the sneakers app. See, that's what I figured that the stock numbers would go up. Hold on. Let me see. Where did Uncle Chrissy say that? Because I believe his stock numbers for sure. Did he say anything on that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, see? It did update. It did update. Here we go. Let me see. Now I just seen it. 93,000 pairs of the Air Jordan 4 Cave Stones on the Nike Sneakers app. So there's your number. I figured that the stock numbers would update. I figured there would be a lot more of these than 39,000. There was no way they were dropping 39,000 of these. So 93,000 dropping on the Nike Sneakers app not next week, but this weekend. So, Raph, you don't have to spend points to get the in-store access again. It's about you shopping in-store. You bought your Shattered Backboards from... No, I bought my Shattered Backboards at Jdsports, bro. I didn't buy it at Finish Line. Did you see the foam posit football cleats? Yeah, I did see in your DM. I did see your DM. Appreciate that, Rob the Beard. My cousin just copped me the Shattered Backboards with the Snipes employee discount. Got them for $140. E-money says. There you go. Dude, Shattered Backboards are so damn nice, dude. They're so good. Shattered Backboards are super, super good. Like, I think that's what people are waiting for. And I mean, a lot of you guys have been saying this too, that it's not that nobody wants the Shattered Backboards. It's because people are waiting until they hit under retail. That's exactly what people are waiting for. No one's willing to pay retail for the Air Jordan 1 Shattered Backboards, but it's still a good shoe. I don't mind. I paid $200 plus for it. Michael, thank you so much for the 2. Do you have the stock number for the Air Force Ones today? I didn't even know there was Air Force Ones dropping today.
$1.99. Do you have the stock for the Air Force Ones today?
Air Force Ones, you're talking about the anthracites? I do not have the stock numbers for these. But honestly, bro, if I would guess, if you really wanted the anthracites Air Force Ones, I think it should be an easy scoop. But shout out my boy Michael. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. I do not. I tried lowballing StockX EU sellers on the Cave Stones for $180. After fees, I would have been on $6 under retail. No one took the bait. Drip King says. There you go. It will be quality control issues. Cousin says, dude. I mean, bro, I'm telling you guys this right now, man. You should just wait until you see these shoes in hand. You guys are gonna love this one right here. This Jordan 4 is very, very nice in hand. So when I seen it at SneakerCon, I was very surprised. I was like, wow, these aren't as bad as I thought. Yeah, the SB Shattered Backboards are fire. Yo, I couldn't get it out of my head when you said Shattered Backboards in the Filipino accent. Team Zero says, Blessed Day Collection fan. What up, El Migos? What up, man? 171 stock on those Air Forces greater. Damn, 171? Oh, well, never mind. 171 pairs on those Air Force Ones. Golly. I hope I can get my size 12 in the Air Force Ones today, Black Shinobi says. Well, I guess there's a good amount of people that want the Air Force Ones today then. Good luck. Good luck to you guys. They actually look good in person. I seen them yesterday at DTLR, Rahu says. There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Air Jordan 4s, these are nice, man. And the thing is, it's weird how like the GS sizing is a lot different than the men's. Because you could see it on the sneakers app, how like the kid sizing is a lot different, the look of it, versus the men's. But I promise you, I feel like if you do want the Air Jordan 4 Cave Stones, you will not be disappointed. No, I'm not copping. Got him off the screen. Get off the screen, CD says. People are saying Jordan 4 of the year. I mean, if that's what people are saying, that's up to them, bro. Like, me personally, I'm just gonna disagree. Like, if people want these over, white cements or over the, the Air Jordan 4 undefeateds. And like, honestly, chat, I'll say this. If someone says these are better than the undefeateds, if anybody says these are better than the undefeateds, it's not a hot take. It's really not. Puma, what up, dude? Good morning. Truly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. If people are saying these are better than the undefeateds, it's not a hot take, and I'll explain why. The reason why I feel like if people are wanting these over the undefeateds, dude, Nike, like I said the other day, Nike fumbled the bag on undefeated fours. They really did. The rollout made sense. It was hyped, but the quality issues that they had on that shoe's got to be the worst quality issues I've seen on a sneaker drop in a long time. And especially on a collab. When it comes to collaborated drops, the only company that kind of fumbled the bag on their drop was Alma Manier, because they had, like, you know, the material was kind of bleeding through to the shoe. But I would still say, like, for the undefeated Air Jordan 4, like, the history behind it, the shoe itself, like, sure. But, like, the rollout, the way they end up dropping them, and also the materials, quality issues that they had all over the shoe, like, was insane. That's the reason why I would say it's not a hot take. Like, if you feel like this is a better shoe than the undefeateds, then so be it. You know, I mean, because Alma Manier is dropping a similar colorway like this one right here, but I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna look like. So just because a shoe, I'll tell you this, Chad, just because a shoe, it doesn't have, you know, if it's limited, right? If it's limited and if it's going for a lot in the resale market, doesn't necessarily mean, you know, it's the best shoe. Sometimes people look at that and be like, oh no, these were limited, these go for a lot of money, this has to be on top 5. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. If a shoe is, if they're dropping, like, for the undefeated fours, they dropped over 100, like over 100,000 pairs of them. So that doesn't necessarily, like, what makes it a difference between that undefeated Jordan 4 and this one right here. You feel me? Like, if people just think this is better, then it's a better shoe. Take away the hype, and these are easily one of the best fours to drop this year, I suppose, says. Yeah, I just feel like people, you know, obviously look at the resale value of a certain sneaker, you know. So I don't know. It's all good. It is what it is, bro. Alma Manier is more brown compared to the gray tint for the Cave Stones. Feeling it, says. Yeah, I think so too. Not everyone likes green. Cough, cough. Rav Delion says. Yeah. The Japan custom undefeated fours with the orange undefeated patch and the orange Nike Air is insane high A+, like he says. So what's going down with the Supreme this week? David says. Yeah, we had a whole spill about it, but we'll go over it again. That's exactly what people say and do. That thanks for pointing that out. Darius says 100%, dude. Because the thing is, like, I still, like, even last year, I still bring it up because my sneaker of the year last year was the military blue Jordan 4s. Like, that shoe specifically just had sentimental value for me, right? Like, when I was a lot younger, like, I wanted that shoe. I still have that video up on my channel that I unboxed the military blues, and I got it from eBay for $130. Beat ass pair. And I was super excited that the shoe was dropping on the Nike sneakers app last year. And people didn't understand why, like, oh, why? That shoe is ass. This, oh, why? Because it's going for under retail? Like, so? It's still a great shoe. So there's going to be a lot of debates of what sneaker of the year is, but I still say, like, whatever your sneaker of the year is, make it your sneaker of the year. Who cares what anybody says, dude? The U.S. is only getting the black, blue, and white Supreme Dunks. Yes. If anybody if anybody missed out on the discussion of the Supreme SBs, this is how they're dropping it this week. The green pair is only the Asia exclusive. The blue pair is North America exclusive. The purple pair is Europe and UK, and the white and black is worldwide. So here in the US, we're only getting blue, white, and black this Thursday. So whose decision is it for the new Travis Scott to be sold only on the site instead of the both? Feeling like Nike is fumbling this as well. If it's either their decision, Corey says. This is, I don't know. I don't know, because they kind of did the same thing with the fragment highs, where, like, they only dropped them on the Travis Scott website. I don't know who makes that decision. I don't know. Like I said, there's going to be a full family sizing, so they're dropping an infants, preschool, and men's sizing as well for the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows. Supposedly there's only 40,000 pairs that are dropping. Boutique stores obviously will get the Travis Scotts, but I don't know who makes that decision, whether or not if the shoe drops on the sneakers app or not. So I don't know. I traded my undefeated 4s for the DS metallic foams in cash, Black Shinobi says. Do they say Supreme on them? They should have, if they didn't. It might, yeah, it says it on the insole. It probably says behind the tongue, maybe. I'm not sure with the details. I'm sure there's videos out there for people to show you how the shoe looks like. Deadly Venom, what up, man? Do they say Supreme on them? Yes. So if I'm in the US, how do I get the purple dunks? You can't. You got to pay resale, Nick. If you're in the US and you're asking how to get the purple pair, listen, it's either that you know somebody in Europe or in the UK, or you pay resale. That is the only choice that you have, unfortunately. What up, Unknown? What up, man? Good morning. I'm sorry to disappoint some of you guys, but that is the honest truth. In order to get the purple pair, you have to pay resale unless you know anybody from Europe or the UK. All right, there's a couple people here from the UK and the EU. All right, there's Kate, there's Jeffrey, but I'm sure those guys are 100% going for that shoe on release date for themselves. So I know, unfortunately, I don't make those decisions. Okay, but it is what it is. So, what up, Ghosty? What up, man? Nike is rage baiting this year. That is clear. I need them fragment ones, Mike says. I mean, listen, chat. Okay, I'd say this. Okay, if you were here last year and the year prior, so 2024 and 2023, if you were here for both of those years for sneaker drops, obviously 23 was the year of the Dunks, SB lows. I mean, crazy heat coming out with SBs. But with Jordans, man, let me tell y'all something. So many people used to, people still do this year, right? People still do. There's so many people that were shitting on every single GR that was dropping because Jordan Brand and Nike, they were dropping over 120 to 150 to 200,000 pairs for every GR they would drop. Okay. And we get into 2025 and you still kind of see, certain drops people shitting on just because they don't go for anything in the resale market, or, they're like, oh, they're bricks, and all that fun stuff. Like, I'm telling you, some people are eating those words, bro. Some people that have been making fun of like certain shoes that are sitting are literally eating their words and only complaining that they can't hit on the limited stuff. Okay. Even though that some of these GRs this year have been really, really good. Just like the same ones that were eating their words about the black metallic 5s. I will never forget that, man. I'll never forget that week. That there were so many people shitting on like how like, oh, black metallic 5s are gonna be bricks, or like, oh, those are gonna sit everywhere, this and this, everybody just glazing the shoe. Some people passed because they didn't want them, and then now that the shoe goes for golly how much, and now everyone's fiending off of it. So many great shoes this year, dude. I am not gonna listen. I'm not complaining. Great colorways, perfect silhouettes that they're dropping. Same ones that were like shitting on Jordan 1s that were freaking fiending off Union Jordan 1 highs this year. How Jordan 1s were dead. Like in the past, like 2023 and 2024. Oh man, I can't emphasize how many people used to shit on Jordan 1s, and they still do. But then, like, the only ones would understand if you were here during the streams. Like, if you're new here and you just found our streams this year, oh man, you should have seen what people were saying in 23 and 24. Oh, brother, Jordan 1s are dead. Nobody wears Jordan 1s. And then when we got to the Unions, I was just like, wait a freaking minute, bro. I was like, wait a minute. And mind you guys, I've been streaming since COVID, like a little bit after, a little bit before COVID, and the entire way of COVID, and then until now. Like, like 23 and 2024 was like definitely the 2 years where everyone started shitting on Jordan 1s, how Jordan 1s are dead. I don't want Jordan 1s. Like, who wears Jordan 1s? You don't see anybody in the wild wearing Jordan 1s. Like, what? And I'm telling you guys, you would only understand once the Union 1s came around. Like, people were fiending off that shoe. Like, it's insane. That's what I'm saying, chat. You feel me? Like, make it make sense. You had people rage quit on Union Jordan 1 highs. You had people fiending. And then same one shitting on the Jordan 1 silhouette. Anyways. But I know that has really nothing to do with anything much. But collabs always makes people act differently. 100%, which is fine. You know. But I honestly think the number one thing that got people going was that because people were worried that, like, I don't want to pay $700 to a shoe that I want, you know, because when the Unions were dropping, right? Remember, you know, straight to tell, you know, they were going for like $600-700. And so I think a lot of people were like, you know, people that actually wanted them, you know, wanted for the toe, and they didn't want to pay that resale price. But then like weeks later, like, the price ended up going down in the Unions, and then you had a couple people, like, you know, commenting in the chat saying, like, oh, Union 1s are bricks, they're trash. Like, huh? What the fuck? Yeah, Unions, they're still going to drop next year. They're dropping, like, 3 different colorways next year. They're dropping the Fragment Unions. They're dropping a couple other colorways as well. And people will fiend off of that in the beginning. Just because it's going to build up a lot of hype around the shoe. So, football's back, yeah, this Thursday. Yes, sir. Thursday and Friday. So, hey, man, I kept the same energy. I didn't need the Unions, bro. I keep that energy, man. I didn't care. I told you, I didn't care how much the prices were going for, man. I didn't really care for it too much. Didn't really need them. My undefeated 4s are finally out for delivery after a month of waiting. Neighbor says, there you go. 2 hours EA for the Unions. If you secured a pair, you deserve that dub, Known says. People that hate on Jordan 1s didn't hit on the Jordan 1s this year, Mars says. Let them sleep on the Chicago lows. They say they ain't not popular shoe. Same thing. I mean, people are going to fiend on Travis's. We all know that. So, it's all good, bro. What up, Ben C? Good morning to you, my friend. What up? I think it's because people are just care about the hype. Some people care about the hype, man. But it's all good. Isn't that their Chargers game on Wednesday? No, I think this is only on... the first game is on Thursday, I think. It's the Eagles. Is it true that Cool Kicks Vegas store closed down? Yeah, it is gone. It's not there anymore. Cool Kicks Vegas. And it makes sense to why they closed it, because that place was just expensive. Like, the rent was expensive, and, like... people wouldn't understand that, like, some of the films that Cool Kicks were putting out, like the videos of their, like, the Vegas store, they make it look like it's busy, but it's really not. Like, that place is like the traffic is the location of it is probably one of the worst locations that they have. It's not even close to where the busy area is at. Like, they have their store, that store is all the way in the back, I think. Well, was it technically in the front? I would say it's technically in the back. I would say it's technically in the back side of it, of Caesar's Palace. And, like, the traffic, they didn't really have much traffic. And the only traffic they would get was on the weekends because, you know, the tourist people. But during the week, dude, I can't imagine how many people are just walking in that store on a Wednesday. Probably, like, max customers they're probably getting is maybe, like, 50 a day during the weekday because it's damn slow. I've been at Caesar's Palace on a weekday. It's shit's dead in there because the only traffic that they get is Friday, maybe Thursday night because people are flying in to Vegas, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and maybe on Monday if it's like like something like Labor Day, then it's like you got a bunch of people walking in there. But other than that, the traffic in there is stupid slow, and like people are just looking. Ain't nobody buying. Like, that's how I look at, like, Urban Necessities. Like, it looks like a shoe museum. Ain't nobody buying. You feel me? It's just a shoe museum. You just got a bunch of people. You walk in there, bro. Like, I've been there multiple times. And you see people just having their cameras out. Just taking a picture, doing videos. You know? That's why I'm not surprised. It's literally a museum. It was like for Cool Kicks, I think it was a little too late for them to put their store in there. Like they were a little bit too late. Like if they had their store in like Fashion Mall, then it would have been maybe a different story. But Caesar's Palace, I don't know. I think that was a bad location. October, what up, man? Morning Raf, is it true Travis Scott fragments won't be on Sneakers app? That is what the blogs are saying. I don't want to believe it, but we'll have to wait and see what happens in the next few weeks. Did you hear about how Awake canceled orders just like Undefeated? I did see that. So gotta hit a jackpot to buy in there. Nate says, yeah, my girl was telling me yesterday that the Drea's nightclub, the beach club, they're closing down. The Drea's beach club, apparently they're gonna close down because they're not. Nobody's going, I guess. I don't know. There's so many beach clubs. There's so many clubs out here in Vegas, dude. It's like you got to pick you have so many options, dude. So many options out here in Vegas. So not enough what rent was probably like, CD says. Especially that rent is probably going up every single year. I mean, they said oversold, more like a backdoor to me. Awake Undefeated didn't oversell. They just backdoored. I mean, which makes a whole lot of sense, man. I would say that Awake Jordan 5s were way more backdoor than the Undefeateds, though. I would say that because man, oh man, the amount of resellers that I've seen that had, you know, pairs, I mean, that's a lot. Shout outs to the gamers and our sellers. We are winning the Natty, bro. D God Juice says, bro, I did see that. I don't know if Mike Garcia's in here, but I did see that Belichick had his debut with the with UNC. Oh man, they got blown out. It was like 40-7. I was like, holy shit. I was like, and then someone, like, people were saying in the comments, like, oh, Tom Brady, what's it called? Belichick owes Tom Brady his entire career. Oh, brother. Wonder if a college football team is your favorite? I don't really have a favorite, man. I really don't have a favorite. But I thought it was funny that Belichick's, man, they got blown the F out, bro. 40-7, dude. You can't make that shit up, bro. Looking like the New England Patriots with no Tom Brady. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Dre's, my bad. They fooled us with that first drive, Shake the Toe says. He said he got out coached, Top Shell says. Got waxed up, Chris says. Yeah, Morning Rap stuck in the Bay Area traffic gang. What up, Tom Hating? What up, man? Bill's nothing without Brady, Assad says. Absolutely not, man. It's facial expression is always the same, Vince says. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's a little rusty, but we'll see how he goes throughout the entire season. Belichick doesn't need to be a college coach. He has no emotion. He can't relate to the college kids, Digachu says. Yeah, no Patriots slander, Deleon says. Tom Brady to go. Belichick riding. It's all good, man. UNC's got cooked. Digachu says. Yeah. Check out UNLV football game. Mark Soul says, I might have to. He distracted by his 24-year-old girlfriend. That's so crazy. They said his girlfriend's 24 years old. I know a guy that dates younger girls. Bill's the age of these kids got grandfather, Rami says. I heard Belichick got entered the portal, Rob the Beard says. I don't know, bro. I don't know I'll be able to do that, bro. I'm sorry. That shit's so weird. I get it. It's legal. But, like, if you're, like, 50... I don't know how old Belichick is, and you're like dating a 24-year-old. Like, people look at it differently because he's like a rich man, right? Like, he's a rich man, and then at the end of the day, if you're after 18 years old, it's like, it's, you know, quote unquote legal. But like, if I'm 40, I'm sorry. If I'm 40 years old, I ain't dating no girl in their 20s, bro. Like, just I'm sorry. It's just weird. I get it, it's legal. But, like, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't think I'd be able to do that, bro. It's just, ow, man. He's 73. He's in his 70s. She a gold digger? Yeah. I don't know. I still don't think I'd still be able to do it, bro. Processing the girls wild for being an old. I mean, dude, listen, it is what it is. Feel me? Like me personally, wouldn't be able to do it. But hey, man, listen, if that's in your lane, that's fine. Let's see. You say that now until you're in that situation. You realize that age is just a number, not how you feel. J Million says. Well, let me tell you, J Million, I probably will never be in that situation, bro. So, I mean. Generation Riz, literally it hits different for us, Raph, because your girl is dead, so there's some shit it's just a big no-no. Yeah, for sure. You know, like I said, just like J Million said, it's like, you know, you don't know until you're in that type of situation. But I'll tell you that, man, I'll probably never be in that situation. So she yells at him too. Elder abused. Deli Venom says, you think 70-year-old dudes want to bang a 70-year-old woman? I mean, I'm not gonna get all like TMI in here, bro. Like, but I mean, 73-year-old man, I don't know if Buddy could get his third leg up. I don't know, bro. Like that. Listen, I'm not, no comment, bro. All right. Who knows until we get that age, chat. You feel me? Why does everyone usually wear hats on and why does every sneaker YouTuber wear hats and dress the same? I mean, I don't know. I don't man watch. I'll wear what I want to wear. Literally, I'm wearing what I wore all this, what I'm wearing now, to sleep. And I woke up just like this. I just put a hat on. Okay? What is happening this morning? It feels like I'm not going to hold you. It feels like a Monday. It's for the culture. Yeah, it's for the culture, bro. Unbreakable and Trevor don't wear hats. You're welcome. Brittany says, yeah, my friend's sister went to college to be a doctor. She was working at the hospital, met a heart surgeon who was her father's age and brought him home for dinner. Interesting convo at the table, Rami says. Yeah. Lizzie doesn't always wear a hat when I mean listen, when I get a fresh cut, dude, listen, you know who decides who has me wear a hat? The chat. When I get a fresh cut, I don't wear a hat. But guess what? Who gives me crap? The chat does. You'd be like, yo, Raph, put a hat back on, bro. Put a hat back on. Put a hat back on, bro. All right, put a hat back on, Raph. Did Westbrook really sign on a China team? I don't know, Brian. I did not see that. I wonder how Stephen Onions did it, Mario says. Hey, man, listen. Who's that older guy? That older guy that was in like... he was on like... I don't know what... I forgot what show he was on. But he had like those 3 girls. Like he was like super old. Was that the same guy, Mario? He had like 3 wives or something like that, and they were all in the Playboy bunny cover. Yo, Raph isn't wearing a hat. I have to wear sunglasses, bro. That's what happened when I went to a San Diego convention. Like, yo, Raph, like legit, someone that watches the stream be like, bro, I didn't recognize you because you're always wearing a hat. He's like, bro, you should wear a hat so I can recognize you. I was like, damn. Good morning, fam. Never forget when Raph shaved his head on stream for y'all. Num says, I know, and now I have hair. Yes, him with the Playboy mansion. Hef. Dude just had money. That was it. That was it. He just the man had money. What up, Mr. Sheridan? What's good, dude? The man had money. That was it. So, Raph, what barber do you go to? I'm gonna open a hat store next to them. Tito says. I cut my own hair sometimes. I could either cut my own hair or sometimes my boy cuts my hair. I don't know. He's the legend. Is anybody going for these Air Force Ones this morning? Yeah, we get about 20 minutes, chap. Anybody going for the Air Force Ones? Are you going to Complex Con? I might. We might be doing something with the Zellerfeld this year. I'm not sure though. But yeah, I might go. I'm not 100% certain though. It's crazy because like with the with Complex Con, bro, the tickets are like $600 to go for both days. I think each ticket to go, I think it's $250 for just one day. Like, it's expensive. Like, if you're gonna go to Complex Con, you're gonna have to spend the bag. Nothing wrong with the ladies getting the retirement money. Ben C says Danny Moore was yeah. Rafi, we only recognize you in the hot dog suit. Nate says, yeah. You getting collab? No. It's because they're dropping an exclusive colorway this year, I believe, at Complex Con. It might be the blue colorway, I think. They're dropping the blue colorway at Complex Con this year. So am I going to SEMA? I might go to SEMA this year. We'll see. I know there's a lot of events happening. Like, I will be at Mr. Olympia. I'm going to Mr. Olympia this year. Again, last year I went to Mr. Olympia. It was really cool. Every kid in my age, as we grew up, wanted to be Hef. Rami says, yeah, absolutely, dude. Is the Complex Con or Coachella? I don't really. I mean, the thing is, I have kids, so like, I won't be able to go to Coachella like that. I wanted to go this year, but like, I don't know. It was like one of those things that we wanted to go, but then we ended up forgetting about it. You know what I mean? So, but make sure you guys run it up. If you guys missed out on exclusive access on the Air Jordan 4s, the Air Jordan 4s EA is live now. If you guys want to check if you guys got exclusive access. All right. Did anybody? I gotta ask you guys something. So, I don't know what I did. Anybody that ordered a Wolf T-shirt? Okay, all of it's getting shipped out today. Since it was Labor Day weekend, I'm dropping all the T-shirts off today. So if anybody in here that ordered a Wolf T-shirt, will be getting their shirts either this week or next week, depending on where you live. Also, this I ordered. I don't know if anybody else needs a Wolf T-shirt, but I ordered more. This is all I have left. I ordered more from that pre-order, and I added it up to the orders. Yeah. If anybody needs a T-shirt, feel free to let me know. If Shane's in here, Shane, if you're in here, can you remind me of that order? Yeah. Shane, DM me again, okay? Because I need to send you out the T-shirt. All right. Also, let me show where did it go. Hold on, give me a second. I'm picking up the LA T-shirts today. I think it's either today or tomorrow. For anybody that's going to SneakerCon LA, these are the T-shirts. These are sick, bro. So we got the new T-shirts that got done. I gotta go pick them up this week. But yeah, we have these dropping this weekend as well. So we didn't get a lot of T-shirts though. We didn't get a lot of those T-shirts. So it's gonna be a busy week for me. Shirts are fire. You could make the background glow in the dark ink. Jesus, Jesse says. What up, Assad? She keeps him young and on his toes, Turner says. Need him for those, Assad says. Yeah, I'm going to be dropping a limited amount of Wolf T-shirts today. I'll post them on Discord if anybody needs them. But yeah. Let's see. Copy and paste the logo from my hat. Genie says, wait, what? Oh, wait, those SneakerCon shirts heavy, Chris says. Does he know as soon as he walks a foot away from the mic, we can't hear her shit? Oh, my bad, Jonathan. My bad. We need those to drop, Raph. Yeah, I'm going to be picking up those T-shirts this week. Anything that we don't sell, all the rest of the stuff that we don't sell at SneakerCon, I will 100% drop them on the website. So, I got you, Shane. I got you, bro. I need that LAT, dude. The LAT is so sick, bro. I love that LAT. Give me a shirt for free with the amount of money I don't know. Tooth says, wow, Tooth. Is that how you count your stuff, bro? Damn. Tooth says, give me a free shirt with the amount of money I donate. Damn, Tooth. Raph, you are the Supreme SBs, first come, first serve. Supreme SBs are going to be first come, first serve this week. Yes. So, Sir Raph, I'll take a double X in that SneakerCon tee if you have leftovers. 100%. I think we're going to have up to a 3X. I don't think we're going to have any 4Xs. I think it's only up to a small and a 3X. So we didn't make a whole lot though. Though. I know, facts, famous. Ouch, dude. Thanks too for the $1 donation, man. Thank you so much. You gonna put them in the website? Yeah, we're gonna put them on the website. We're gonna put them on the website. He's still asking for his baby shower gift a year later, Vin says. I know. Shout out to two for the $1 donation, man. Talent Legend, I appreciate it. I wish the Purple Supremes were available in the US, Tyler says. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I don't know. Let's see, how come YouTuber merch graphics always copy well-known graphics? I don't know. What do you mean? Grand Rising Raph for the VA. What up, GM? What's good, dude? Raph, please tell Tuvi to move around. No, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Give that man his baby shower gift, bro. See, he always be bugging me with that, which is crazy. Like, you know how like crazy those type of comments are sometimes? Rap, did the YouTube video work for you? No, Black Shinobi, it still doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why. Even though if I connect it to the Wi-Fi thing, it doesn't work for some reason.
Carne Asada donated $1.99.
Thank you so much for the two. Putting down a down payment for your new house, Assad says, for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. Is it the logo that has the same from the hat embroider? Gina says. I don't know. I just gave I let my designer to do what he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? Like the designer, and if I say I like it, I like it. You know what I mean? So that's how we kind of go upon with the design. So because technically this logo that I have right here was supposed to go on a hat, but since SneakerCon hit me up last minute to come to SneakerCon LA, I didn't have anything ready. So like I was like, you know what? Let's put this on the back of the t-shirt. And then after that, we were going to put this on a hat. Like this was inspired by like a World Series logo. That's what we went about it. So we decided to put it on a shirt. Because I had 3 weeks, bro. I had 3 weeks to put it together. So technically, this was supposed to be on a hat. Like it was supposed to be on the side patch. And then we went based off that. But then I ended up putting on a t-shirt. So it's all good. Desktop for Supreme is what Raph suggests is getting. Diamond says, yeah, if anybody in here was to if wanted the Supreme SBs, they're gonna be dropping as a first come first serve. And people were asking me like, what's better on the app or is it better on desktop? It's totally up to you, bro. Like whatever makes sense to you and whatever it's easier for you. You know what I mean? Yeah, going on a hat makes sense, but on a common logo on a hat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that is the one reason we wanted to see how it looked like on a t-shirt since it was last minute. And I had 3 weeks to get all these shirts done. So this was literally going to be on the side patch of a hat. So on the next hat drop, you're going to see this on the side patch. And then obviously with our logo on the front. So that was the original plan. But then everything got freaking mixed up since SneakerCon reached out last minute. So I was like, dude, we didn't have anything ready. Sir Raph, how do you feel about the Collection Fam hat with the R logo on it? What do you have? The wolf tee? On the wolf tee would be fine. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So the R that you see on the wolf t-shirt is gonna be the same thing on the front of the hat. And then obviously with the side patch, it's gonna be this one right here. So I'm kind of nervous about this because we'll see how it ends up looking like. But I'll have samples for this one because this one's going to be very, very difficult. So, Sam, bro, no matter Sneaker Scott G says, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's inspired by the World Series stuff. I think it's cool. It's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Feel me? There's nothing wrong with that. So it is what it is. If you don't like it, then you don't like it, bro. It's all Gucci. because at the end of the day, we're still gonna make it. You feel me? Yeah, shout out my boy Toby, man. I got you, bro. I'll have the website updated. Maybe you know what I mean? We'll have the website up by this week. Maybe today or tomorrow. Just stay tuned, because I'm not gonna have a whole lot of sizes left, dude. Because I still have to save at least some for SneakerCon, but majority of the other merch that we're gonna sell is gonna be at SneakerCon as well. So it's gonna be on the website, chat. All right. I appreciate you guys, seriously. I really do appreciate you guys supporting as well. So, never forget about us. No. Listen, I've flown out to sneaker cons multiple times in the past. Like, this is not my first rodeo. I've gone to Vegas sneaker con like a few years back when I was still living in Washington. And then I got invited to Dallas. I got invited to Philly one time, but I didn't go. Regular snapback hats, no trucker hats, too legit says. Dude, there's a few people. There's a good amount of people that love the trucker hats. Anybody in here wear trucker hats? You know what I'm saying? Anybody? No, you're good, Dogo. I understand what you're saying, bro. That's why, like, there's a bunch of designs that we've made, but I was like, man, let's chalk this, because I didn't like it because it was like mimicking a different brand. So that's why we've chalked a lot of different designs. Tito Kicks for the 5 gifted, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Shout my boy. I appreciate that. People don't forget Raph. Facts, DH. Shout my boy Big Ron's Kicks for the 5 gifted memberships in the freaking chat. I appreciate that. No, I love the trucker hats, man. I love trucker hats, man. Trucker hats are great. I wear all types of hats if I like the design, Brittany says. Yeah, I try to keep it simple, though. It's hard to like keep certain things, like, you know, the simplicity of it. You know what I mean? IMNV, what's good, man? W's, random question from Connecticut. I am a fitness competitor. Curious of what interests you and Mr. Olympia? Oh, because of Dark Sport. That's the reason why. Because Dark Sport, I'm a huge fan with Dark Sport and Silver Regime. And they normally have a booth at Mr. Olympia, and that's the reason why that I'm going this year. So fitted snaps, trucker straps, doesn't matter. Straight to toe says, is the Air Jordan 1 Low Storm Blues coming out this month? Supposedly it is coming out this month, but I'm not sure exactly what day. All right, not sure exactly what day. It looks like in store they're dropping in store pickup at 8. So I'm assuming that's my time. Is this the wait list? Oh, wow. I think it is. Yo, chat, if you guys want, let me see. Let me post this. New York Dad sent me this list. This is a list where you could sign up, I guess, for the... Yeah, there he goes. I think this is it. Thanks, Rami. Rami posted in the chat as well. That's the same one, I think. 11 a.m. Eastern time. Oh, my fault. I must have missed it. Okay, so if anybody is in these locations, man, they need to open a Supreme store. I'm surprised that Vegas doesn't have a Supreme store yet. Brooklyn, Chicago, Manhattan, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Miami. You better, hey, listen, if you live in these locations, you guys better sign up if you guys want these SB Supremes. Supreme SBs. This is going to be your best chances too. These are the locations dropping. So if anybody in here wants them, all right, get ready. Let's do Sam's Club, fellas. Everything is coming out this month, Scott G says. Goes live at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Oh, tomorrow. Goes live tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow on Wednesday. Sign-ups are going to go live tomorrow on Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. 11 a.m. EST. This is in store. Is it today? Is it today or tomorrow, Rami? Come on. Is it today? Oh, it's today. Golly. Today is Tuesday. So it's happening today. Today at 11 a.m. EST. Yeah, it's today. Oh, yes, tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow? Today? God damn it, chat. Today, tomorrow. Is it today? Today's Tuesday. I don't know if they do it a day before. Do they do it a day before or 2 days before, chat? Definitely not doing buddy business with them anymore. It'll be something just like they are, Ryan says. Ryan, what are you talking about, bro? You all right, bro? Link? Yeah. Day off messed up my schedule. No, you're good. Here it is. Oh, chat, we got a couple more minutes if anybody's going for those Air Force Ones. Chat, if anybody's going for those Air Force Ones, that's going to be today, by the way. Let me close this down. Pull up the sneakers app real quick. Pull this up real quick. Here we go. Anybody going for the Air Force Ones today? It's going to go live in a couple minutes, by the way. I know some people were asking about these Air Force Ones. It's the Anthracites. I want it in store for the Playboy Cardi, and it was nuts. Had 12:15 appointment and didn't get in until 3:30. So unorganized. Wow, you waited 3.5 hours? You waited 3.5 hours for the Playboy Cardi t-shirt? Damn. Your appointment was at 12:15 and you didn't get there until 3:30. Golly. I'm going to go up to the Air Force Ones. I looked them up on StockX. Can't find them, Anthony says. I'm not sure. I know from according to chat, there's only like 171 pairs dropping these Air Force Ones. So, Raph, can you give a shout out to my son, Don? Yes, shout outs to Don. What up, Don? What's good? Shout outs to Don. What up, what up, what up? The only thing Supreme didn't send me an email yet for today. Usually when they drop in store waitlist, they send it out an email that day. Okay. Bought other stuff too. Ortiz says, golly, man, that's 3.5 hours of waiting. Where Air Force One had the Travis Scott or Nigel's name on it. If the Metalwork Air Force One had the Travis Scott or Nigel Sylvester's name on it. Thanks, Trav. Of course, Chevy rides, man. Of course, the Air Force Ones are fire. Yeah, I'm not crazy on these. I mean, if you guys want them, you're more than welcome to go for them if you guys want these for sure. 171 too many, Peter says. Crazy. What up, Sandy? What up? What's good? Good morning. What up, what up, what up, what up? Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. If anyone's just tapping in, make sure to hit that like button if you guys don't mind. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. Appreciate you guys for real, for real. Hit that like button if you guys don't mind. Let's get to 250 likes. All right, I'm 20 minutes away from Supreme. Jesus says the Air Force One's limited. Yes, supposedly these are limited, but once again, if you want them, you could go for them. $130 for these. So if you guys want them, you're more than welcome to go for them. So, what up, Sandy? What up, man? I'm 20 minutes away from Supreme. Under resale on StockX, DJ says. Hey, man, listen, I'm just mentioning this shoe if anybody needs them. I don't care about the prices on these Air Force Ones. If y'all want them. Murd, what up, man? Good morning. Because I know Black Shinobi wants these. Under 3K stock, Rami says. I honestly didn't know anything about these. And then we got what? We got a couple dunks. Man, what the heck is going on with the sneakers app, bro? Like, we got the SGAs dropping on the 4th. Man, what is this? Oh, you know what, Rami? I know if this was an SB, you would be glazing this. I know if this was an SB, Rami, you would be glazing this. What up, Big Beats? What up, dude? You gonna be in Vegas next month? There you go. The woman's dunk low, a Harrison tweed. Oh, yeah, even these two. Uh-huh. What the hell, bro? They need to just chalk the regular dunks. These, man, I'm not a fan. These fragments already on GOAT for Black Friday or what, CD says. I know, facts, dude. Man, they fumbled on the SGA, man. I seen a review from Wear Tester on this. I'm not crazy on this shoe at all. It's like definitely one of those shoes you got to see in hand. But like the video that Wear Tester put out on this shoe was not doing its not even saving the shoe at all. All right, if anybody's going for these, good luck. It's live. Good luck on everyone that wants the Air Force Ones. Facts, dude. Influence wants them and your wife wants them. There you go. Where's the SB Supreme? They're gonna be this Thursday, Finesse. All right, they're gonna be this Thursday. This Thursday is gonna be huge, dude. I know a lot of you guys are gonna want these SBs, bro, but I don't know how crazy it's gonna be on like bot protection. Like bot protection on the Supreme website is trash, dude. So like this is the plan, by the way, for the Supreme SBs, and I'm gonna say this multiple times on Thursday. Stick to one color. Okay, am I going for the SBs? Probably not, because I just want purple. I might just fold on blue, but I don't really need them. I know homie needs them this week, but if you guys are going for, anybody in here that's going for the SB Supremes this week, dedicate yourself to one color. Okay, you have a couple days to decide. It's either you go for black, white, or blue. Okay, you can't go for all three. You're not going to be able to. Okay, if you want not a guaranteed dub, if your chances on wanting to hit, you have to dedicate yourself to one color. Okay, so I honestly think blue is going to be the most favorite one here in the US. Blue is going to be blue, black, and then white is the last. So I just know this site is going to be stupid botted. The only thing that will 100% help, if you have the shoe category link, I wouldn't necessarily be on the home page. I would be on the shoe category page and just keep refreshing that. So that's the best way that I would recommend you guys buying, because I know some people tend to like add something on cart and then add the shoes on there to be a little bit more quick, but that's not going to help at all. So might be my first white shoe. Shame summer is already over, though, Amazon says. I wanted those yellows, but I guess the blues now. The blue is nice, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like the blue is a horrible colorway. Like, the blue is very, very nice. It's just like, it's just going to be tough to hit. It's not going to be easy at all. So, like I said, if you guys are wanting the blue pair, it's going to be tough. So, okay, so it looks like that sign up is going to be today. In-store release registration. To attend this week's release, please visit the register at 11 Eastern time to register for a time slot. So the signups for the Supreme stuff is going to be today. ACO is already out. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if there's ACO for this shoe. There's going to be a ton of people having ACO add to cart services. Oh man, people are 100% paying for those services for sure. Yeah, make sure you have all your information ready, Big Beat says. Green is the Hulk. You know what? It's no surprise, but I'd rather have blue than green. Okay? What colorway would you guys rather have? Okay? Let me know in the chat. Okay? This week on Thursday, what colorway are you guys going for? Blue, black, or white? I feel like, low-key, I feel like a lot more people are going to go for black. Black, if you do black with white laces, dude, would look good on these, with these SBs. Very nice. Blue is nice. Yeah, I would say blue with white laces, or you do black laces. Yeah, just got the email from Supreme. Okay, signups are going to be today, chat, in an hour. So signups for Supreme is going to be in 1 hour. Anybody that's in these locations, Brooklyn, Chicago, Manhattan, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Miami. All right, good luck. Because I would assume, like, what, you want the most earliest time, right? That's the goal, right? You want the most earliest time, and I'm assuming it's like one per person. Like, I don't know if they're gonna let everybody, grab each colorway. I'm wondering if they're just gonna let people just grab one color and that's it. What do you guys think? More locations might be added. No reason to crash out on these. No, 100%. I'm not gonna crash out on these. If I don't hit, I don't hit. First time possible. Had a trade lined up with Sneak City to trade my Awakes. Talked to them back and forth for a week. Then yesterday they told me they sold the shoe they were trading me before. My Awakes came in today. Ryan says, yeah, that's tough. The thing is, bro, Ryan, you got to understand with business like that, they can't hold shoes. If there's a customer that's willing to pay for the shoe, they're going to take that customer, bro. Because if you guys are going back and forth multiple times, you're not 100% guaranteed, like the trade. I think that's probably how they prioritize it, you know, which sucks, you know what I mean? But I guess business is business, you know, because, you know, trades are not like guaranteed. It's happened to me before. Because we've talked about a trade one time and someone already bought the shoe and there's nothing that I could do about it. So I've been in that situation before. So they're definitely prioritizing the people that are willing to pay the price instead of doing a trade. So did those Air Force Ones sell out? Let's double check. Let's double check, man. Let's double check. Let's refresh. Yeah, they're, oh my goodness. These Air Force Ones flew. These Air Force Ones flew, chat. They're gone. The Air Force Ones. Michael Boutiques only got 9 pairs of the blue Awakes. Crazy how a few other retailers got. I know, the homie Rob the Beard, he got 3 of them. His skate shop ended up dropping. Did you guys know that? Like, Rob the Beard has a skate shop out there in San Diego. And they dropped Jordans as well, which is crazy. Yeah, these sold out. Yeah, I get it. When you takes back in the fourth, letting them know this status with each update on the shipment, Ryan says. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? But like, at least it's like, it's not like your shoe doesn't go for a lot. I mean, you could get that type of trade you're probably looking for later down the road, Ryan. So it's not like you lost because you got your Wake 5s. You feel me? The value is still there. You know what I mean? So there's no, for me, I'm okay. I would be okay with that. If you know, they got rid of the shoe, you know what? At least you'd be like, all right, you know, I have the shoe. It has a good amount of value on it, and I could use it whenever I want to. You feel me? So it's Arts and Rack, Deli Venom says. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy how, like, that store has Jordans. So if anybody's in these locations, chat, once again, signups are going to be at 8 a.m. PST. We'll be here. So resale stores here will put your shoe on hold that you want to trade for. So they won't sell it someone else. But that's if they have the shop in hand to trade same day, Brittany says. We have 2 skate shops with Jordan accounts, Rob says. Sheesh, dude, that's awesome. That means, Rob the Beard, dude, that means that your store over there might possibly get Travis's. Hey, man, listen, I might need an assist. I might need an assist of those Travis's, bro. The size 12.5 and 13 being available is crazy. Sitting in Lapstone and in Hammer. Let me see. Let me double check here real quick. Let me refresh these. Hey, people wanted them. I think they're sold out. Oh no, 12.5 and 13 is still available on those Air Force Ones. You might have made more pairs. Where can you sign up on Supreme? Yeah, it's going to be right here. This is only in-store locations, chat. If anybody is in here, here, I'll make sure I pin I'll pin Rami's link. That is where you could sign up for Supreme. If anybody is near these locations, which is a good amount. All right, Siobhan, what up? Good morning. Supreme Brooklyn, Chicago, Manhattan, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Miami. How far is Brooklyn from Manhattan? How far is that between each other? Anybody from New York? How far is Brooklyn, Manhattan? I want to see that Manhattan Bridge. I'll be seeing pictures and shit. My homie is going to Fashion Week out there in New York, bro. That sounds hella fun. I got a few Travis Scotts from Arts and Rec for sure. Yeah, I might need a size 8 assist, Rob the Beard. You know what I'm saying? I need that shoe. I'm going to want that shoe if you're willing to help. But if not, it's cool, bro. Be careful signing up on Manhattan location. People act up over there for the shutdown of the stores because someone broke a window. Who knows what happened with those pairs, Rami says. Wow. They shut it down, huh? Pin 10 minutes, Raph. Siobhan says 10 minutes for what? You're right, Raph. It's not like they owe me shoes. I'm just a little. Yeah, I feel you, Ryan. Which color did you hit? Did you hit blue or pink? Hit blue or pink, bro? It's 10 minutes. Gotcha. That's what you meant, Siobhan. My fault, Siobhan. My fault. 10, 15 minutes. Wow. Manhattan and Brooklyn, about 10 to 15 minutes away. 30-minute subway. Subway just got back from NYC, Diamond says. Is that like the main transportation out there in New York? Is it like easier to like get on a train? Like, obviously, you see it, right? You see it all over social media where like there's a ton of people in New York that just drive. Bro, I want to go to New York. I want to go to New York so bad, bro. And like I've been telling the wife, like I would love to go during the holiday season, but like I feel like that's like the worst time to go. I don't know. I just miss the holidays feeling out there, like even in the Pacific Northwest. Like that's the thing I miss the most is like, you know, I grew up like almost basically half my life, you know, out there in Washington. So like I feel, you know, the winter spirit out there, but out here in Vegas, like you don't really feel it out here. It gets pretty cold, but you don't really feel the vibes as much as you feel it in the Pacific Northwest. You know, I don't know. I show JMK around. New York Dad says, yes, sir. The trains are convenient, but on point. The vibe says, okay. Like this is what I imagine when I go to New York, right? I imagine 100% too. The holidays in Seattle are very goated. I love it, especially when they have the ice skating on the baseball field. Beautiful. But like once again, you know what I mean? I imagine myself going to New York during the holiday season, being on the tip-top tower of like a hotel room, and I see the whole view of New York. Like that's what I imagine. Like like that's what I imagine. Like staying in a beautiful hotel on like the 84th or 85th floor and just seeing the entire view of New York. That's what I want to see. If I'm going to go to New York, I'm going all in, bro. Like I'm spending a bag in New York for sure. Now holidays in Arizona are whack. Just another sunny day, Tube says. I got EA, Troy says. There we go. Did you see the yellow green Supremes? Yes, we did see that, bro. We did see that. It sounds like Home Alone. You know what I'm saying, Daniel? Like I wanna live like the Home Alone. You feel me? Like Home Alone, like movie where like you go to, you know, the state park. You see the big ass tree. You know, I don't know. That's the types of vibes I want to see in New York, bro. Just get on my shoulder, Raf. I got you. Yeah, you're definitely gonna spend a bag in New York. Everything is overpriced and sales tax is ridiculous. J Million says, which is fine. You know, it's all about the experience for me. Like, I don't want to just go to go. If I'm gonna go, I'm definitely gonna spend a bag for sure, and I don't mind doing that because it's like how many times am I gonna ever be in New York? You know, it's very rare. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I've always lived in the West Coast, so it's like I rarely go out on the East Coast. You know, last time I was in the East Coast when I lived in Georgia. So, like, you know, the only time that I went to the East Coast is when I go to Florida. Between traffic and parking subway gets you in and out, Firefleet says. Don't forget the big-ass rats, Orlando says. I want to see the fine Latinas in NYC, Kalai says. It smells like rats and weed over there. I mean, dude, that's like anywhere, bro. Like, what up, Raph? What up, Dodger Blue? Raph, Christmas vibes are a lot better and cheaper nowadays in Long Island. Okay. You seen how much fun I have outside? Bro, you be outside, like, there's, like, a lot of food spots. A lot of food spots out there. A lot of food spots out there. And I'm a foodie guy. Like, I don't mind. That's why I was like, I will never forget that. We're like, we're Jumperman Chris. We went to San Francisco, and like he was like, you where do you want to go eat? And I was like, anything, bro. I'm a foodie guy. Like if I want to try things that I've never tried before. This man says, hey man, there's like a Filipino restaurant we could go to. I'll never forget that, bro. I was dying laughing. I was like, bro, Chris, I'm Filipino, and when I'm on vacation, I don't want to go eat Filipino food, bro. He's like, well, what? There's some good Filipino spots. I was like, bro, no. This shit was so funny, bro. I couldn't stop laughing, bro. I couldn't stop laughing. The man was like, yeah, well, let's go get some Filipino food. There's like this Filipino restaurant that I want to like, we could go try out there in San Francisco. Hey, man, I'm Filipino. I eat Filipino food every single day. You know what I mean? Going to eat Filipino restaurants? Do best pizza Italian food ever? Nah, you guys need to put me on the pizza. Like, my kids love pizza. But I mean, listen, if I ever go to NYC, that's like the first thing I want to try is their pizza. I love NYC. Been here all my life, but I'm waiting to leave another city, so it's too expensive. Oh, I mean, 100%. New York City is as expensive as LA. LA is expensive too. Ravi, way more grass and trees on Long Island. It's right under NYC. Morgan says, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna be like a tourist type of guy, bro. Just to go around, check out the city. You know, I would love to do that, man, for sure. New Jersey, they pump gas for you. Kilima says. I know there was one state that I went to, which was Oregon. When I went to Oregon, they pumped your own gas. I don't know if they still do that, but like I remember like traveling from Seattle down to California one time, and like you go pump up your gas out there in Oregon, they pump it for you. So shit's weird. 5K mortgage Long Island, tell me about it. Michael says 5,000, dude, is insane. $5,000 for a mortgage. What's the minimum wage out there in New York? Long Island, one more in, one way out. Unknown says, we'll put you on the double-decker bus so you can see from the top. Rami says, what is that? Come get the... No, I want to go see that one guy. What's his name? The dude that makes the... Don't forget the Bev. Never, ever, ever. Who's that dude? I want to go see that guy. How reliable is the trade block? Ryan, people use trade block all the time. You know, I've seen a lot of people still use that app. Best cheesesteak is called Steaks Unlimited. Not enough. The Aki way. There you go. Because what? In New York, you guys are known for like chopped cheese, right? Chopped cheese. And then supposedly you guys are known for the bagels too. So... I trust no one to pump my gas, CD says. Yeah, it's so weird. I remember I went to Oregon and tried to pump my own gas. Buddy came out running mad as hell. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a law or something like that, dude. It's so weird. I don't know. It's like a thing out there in Oregon when they have to pump up your gas. The black pair reminds me of the Laser Fours donut, Subbowl says. The black pair? What is it? What's chopped cheese? It's chopped cheese, bro. New Jersey got the better bagels. New Jersey got the better bagels. Chopped cheese, extra cheese. The full charge is $25 for chopped cheese, the Aki way. Never, ever, ever pay that much. Bacon, egg, and cheese with a Bev, Orlando says. Philly's got better bagels and cream cheese. Get your tickets now, Reed says. He wants a tip. Don't go to NYRAF. You tourists have New Yorkers on demon time, always getting in our way when y'all get lost. Well, come on, bro. All right? Hey, come on. Listen, I'll be the biggest tourist in NYC if I ever went, bro. You see me have my camera out, bro, like legit, like a true tourist, bro. New York doesn't have the best water, Pedro says. I have already told y'all, when I go to NY, okay, listen, I want to try the best pizza, okay? I want to see the big-ass tree, okay? I want to see the 9/11, like the 9/11 stuff, the you know what I mean? Like the all the stuff, you know what I'm saying? I want to see that. I want to go see Liberty, okay? I want to see the Statue of Liberty, all right? I also want to meet Spider-Man. All right, those are like top 5. All right. If you're way too nice for NY, J Million says, hey man, listen, when I'm too nice, bro, listen, I know how to mind my own business though. You got a mean mug in NYC, Diamond says, bro, we got the cleanest water in the US. You don't want tourists in your city, then move. Just try pizza. They all gonna say it's the best. Baseball game, basketball game, football. You know what? This is gonna sound so crazy. You guys want to know something? I've never been to a baseball game. I want to meet Peter Parker, bro. Where do I sign up? The naked cowboy, take a picture with him in Times Square. People in NYC are soft. They just run their mouth, Trey Miner says. Ain't no 9/11 stuff in NY. No, it's like it's the memorial the memorial stuff. You know what I mean? Like I want to see that stuff, dude. You want to meet Spider-Man or Spidey? Oh my gosh. He be in Brooklyn, unknown says. Hey, he's coming in Vegas. You still, bro, listen, I'm still gonna rep the hat, bro. Like I rep any. Okay, what is a hat that you don't wear in NYC then? Okay, so what is NYC? Well, you don't wear a Dodgers hat, and you also don't wear a is it a Red Sox hat? You don't wear that in New York, right? No, I haven't been to a Mariners game, bro. I've never been to a Mariners game. I don't even think I've been to a basketball game. Red Sox. You don't wear a Red Sox hat, or you don't wear and you also don't wear a Dodgers hat, right? Red Sox, Boston. Okay, so that's the Boston Red Sox. Rahu says Red Sox in LA. Stone Cody says you can meet Spider-Man in Times Square, except his name is Pedro Manuel when he takes his mask off. Don't wear a Houston Astro hat either. They'll think you're from Hoover. Red Sox owns the Yankees, Cushy says. Just say wicked a lot. They love it. Wicked? What's the word out there in NYC? Because I know Rahush tries to act like he's from NYC. He says, yeah. That boy Rahush thinks he's from Atlanta, San Francisco, New York, and Boston. Well, coming out saying, yeah, think he's from NYC, bro. Move around, Rahush. Move around. I got pickpocketed in NYC in the 90s. They got me $1,000. And he got hit up with Stranger Things on Broadway and NY. Yeah, that's what they say. Is it's like out there in the Bay Area, they be saying hella. They be saying hella. You'd have Rob Vicious come out here and talk his NYC accent. Ramu says it doesn't matter what you wear out here in NYC. People wear anything out there, and it's fashion. I know the jazz sucks, Raph, but we have tickets right behind the bench when you're ready. No, dude, no. Listen, I'm just a sports fan. You know, like I've been to multiple Seattle Seahawks games, a ton, just because like I brought my mom with me. And I brought the wife with me one time just so she could get experience, like, watching a football game in person. We watched, me and my mom watched a game against the Buccaneers. And, man, that was such a good game. It went to overtime, too. My mom was having a blast. And I was rooting for my players on fantasy football. Not just Bay Area. That's NorCal, Jared says. Okay. Yankees hat or Mets hat is all you can wear. Okay. Please all over LA, man. If it's nice, then it's cops and speed traps, man. Do I hate LA police? Dodger Blue says. Yerp. Fire Fleet says. I got them Bucks tickets for you too. Rafi Deadly Venom says. Dude, I'd go to any football game, bro. Like any football game. I would love to experience a baseball game. I'm pretty sure if once the A's come out here in Vegas, I'll probably go to a game. Just to experience it. Maybe just one. Bring my kids with me and shit. I'm surprised. Like I said, I'm surprised I've never been to a Mariners game. Like I haven't for the amount of time that I was there, like and lived there. Like it's crazy. I have not been to one. I'm sorry, dude. McCaffrey's cooked. It's over for the 49ers. Raph, I'm sorry, dude. McCaffrey, he's cooked. Man, you don't know, bro. You don't know. It's another year. It's crazy because some people didn't want to draft Saquon Barkley because they feel like he's going to get hurt because the whole like NFL 2K cover, Rafi already knows he got the sideline experience for the Giants or the Jets games, Rami says. Dude, any football game I would go. Even it's sad to say I wouldn't mind watching like the Cleveland Browns play. Rafi, you could have seen, don't care. Can't care if you, Junior Georgia Blue says. Madden curse. Yeah, that's exactly what people are saying. So, Mariners, you're not missing nothing, Jeremy Wu says. Yeah, I know. They had that chance to go to the playoffs, and they screwed it a couple years back. Go Vikings. Dude, I'm so excited for Thursday Night Football, man. Like, I'm looking, like, Thursday, we got Supreme SBs. We also have, okay, Thursday Night Football. Okay? Yeah, my bad. Did I say 2K? Madden curse doesn't apply when you're already the champ, Pete the Greek says. I held the CMC to the 13 yards last night in Madden, 26 Raf. Niners are cooked. Hey, bro, you're talking about Madden straight to toe. Stop it. You never experienced football until you come to Arrowhead, Raf, CD says. I know. What we got on Thursday? Hold on. We got about 30 minutes, chat. 30 more minutes for signups, by the way. If anybody's going to sign up for Supreme, we got 30 minutes. All right, 30 minutes. 30 minutes, chat. 30 more minutes. Ooh, buddy. Cowboys and Eagles? Oh, man. Dak Prescott coming back from injury. And then he's visiting his divisional game. Cowboys headed to the Philadelphia Eagles. And then you have the Chiefs visiting the Chargers. Oh, man, this is going to get juicy. Oh, shit. Yo. You got the Chiefs and the Chargers on Friday? Oh, man, this is going to be great. We got great 2 football games back-to-back days, baby. Oh, I'm so ready, bruh. Dude. And the fact that the Chargers got McConkey and they got Keenan Allen back, and they got a pretty good solid they got that rookie RB. People are talking highly about the kid, dude, because they got Najee Harris as their RB2, and they're talking highly about that young cat from what's his name, Thompson or something like that. I forgot his name, but man, that's gonna be a good one. Why is Vegas getting all the Oakland teams? It's just money, Rahus, man. At the end of the day, I don't know. It's just money. And, man, Thursday is going to be nice. I don't know. It's going to be interesting because the Cowboys, they have George Pickens, right? So they finally have a wide receiver too, but they don't have no Parsons. He left, went to the Green Bay Packers. So I don't know if their defense, their defensive line is going to be the same without him. Obviously. So we'll see. Eagles are still going to be good. They got Saquon. They still got all their, receivers out there. So we'll see how that goes. It should be a nice little game. Y'all make some money, bet on Crawford over Canelo, Daniel says. Yeah, I'm 100% wanting Crawford to win that over Canelo. Football's back. Yes, sir. If anybody's going to sign up, all right, took CD in the first round. I can show you guys my squad. I can show you guys my squad for this year. We got about 30 minutes to kill, though. We got 30 minutes, chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys don't mind. Really do appreciate you guys tapping in. Comment down below your football team, by the way. Now we're in here. Comment down below your football team. Go ahead. I told you all year we're going to be talking smack. All right. Talking all smacks. Here's my big boys league, the $50 league. This is my team. I got Jordan Love, Christian McCaffrey, Josh Jacobs, McConkey, Jaden Waddle, Travis Kelce, Kyron Williams, Justin Fields. So I investing on Rashee Rice. He's gone for 6 games, but I feel like he's going to ball out when he comes back. Yeah, this is my lineup. I got Brandon Ayuk on my IL. I could pick up somebody else. Got Chris Olave, Amari Cooper, Brian Robinson Jr., Kareem Hunt, and Dalton Schultz. But I mean, you guys let me know how you guys feel about my team. I feel like it's pretty. My RB core is stacked. Like Christian McCaffrey, Josh Jacobs, and I got Kyron Williams. I would say like my wide receiver core is kind of low. I got the 9th pick though. Like, and it's like, you know what? CMC made sense to why I was gonna pick him up. And then Lamakak. I'm not sure. I'm not a fan of the Jaden the Waddle situation here, but we'll see. But this is my this is the big boys league. So I'm in like, I don't know how many leagues I am in this year. I think four leagues. And this was yesterday's league that we drafted. This is the $25 league. I got Jordan Love, Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Taylor, Garrett Wilson, Stephon Diggs, Travis Kelce, Josh Jacobs, Bryce Young. And this is my bench: TJ Hawkinson, Rome Odumze, Nick Chubb, Najee Harris, Amari Cooper, and then Adam Thielen, Brandon Ayuk on my IL. So, I mean, you guys let me know. I like this squad right here. I got Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Taylor, and then Josh Jacobs. I feel like that's a stacked RV if you ask me. And then Garrett Wilson. Hopefully he has a better year this year. And then Stephon Diggs. I don't know what he's going to do. But Jordan Love and Bryce Young as my two QBs this year on the $25 league. So the thing is, Nick Chubb is going to be the RB1 out there in Houston because I believe what's his name is Joe Mixon is out for the season. I think it might be. You know what I mean? So I be stacking my RBs. What up, John Brown? That's crazy, Rav. I'm about to say, dude, I think this is the best draft that I've done this year. Like getting Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Taylor, and Josh Jacobs. Golly, stacked. The stacked RB lineup, I'll tell you. So it's a 12-man league too, and it's a super flex. So it's because it's a super flex. So you could start in our leagues out on our Discord group. You could start two quarterbacks. So people started drafting quarterbacks early. So, but yeah, they haven't said Mixon. Is he not out yet for the rest of the season? Not yet. Nick Chubb is going to take that spot though if he's going to be out for a good amount of time. So. Nick Chubb he's still decent. He just sucks that he's coming out from after injury, and he wasn't the same when he came back. Playing with the Browns, he just wasn't the same. But dude, Bijan, Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs, man, I had Jonathan Taylor. Dude, Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs won me my league last year. I had Josh Jacobs, I had Jonathan Taylor, and I had Alvin Kamara. Those are the three running backs that saved me my season last year. So no offense, no offense, but not Nick Chubb, but Kareem Hunt when Pachenko went down, dude. Kareem Hunt saved my season, bro, because Jonathan Taylor got hurt for a little bit. We had some ideas. Let me see. 12-man PPR league. See, the thing is, bro, I don't know why people are. I don't know about Achane. I think it's probably because now that Mostert's not on the team anymore and Achane is like valued a little bit higher. I don't know, man. You got David Montgomery, okay? You got David Montgomery on your team. Josh Allen. You probably picked Josh Allen first, bro. I don't know why, but Josh Allen got picked like multiple times in the first round. But I get it, I guess, because that man's a stat patter. But I don't know. I just don't draft quarterbacks in the first round. But that's still a good squad, bro. You have a really good squad. That's not bad at all. The 12-man league, George Pickens, Jonathan Taylor, Achane, TJ Hawkinson, Garrett Wilson, Jay Smith, Enigma. Like, he's going to do well this season, too. Chubb is made of... well, I mean, he like, basically blew out his knee. Reception monster for Achane. Yeah. And I think that's the reason why he was valued higher, just because Mostert is no longer with them. Mostert is out there in Vegas now, I believe. He's a Vegas. He's the RB2 out there behind what's his name? Genti. Chingo will probably get hurt again, mainly because of his running style. So I could definitely pick up Kareem Hunt. Yeah, I have Kareem Hunt in a couple of my other leagues just because he was a beast. When Pachenko went down, Kareem Hunt was like he was him, bro. That's why Casey loves him. That's why they love him, bro. And he wanted to stay there. And Andy loves him, man. So hoping Pachenko stays healthy. All I know is when Rashid Rice comes back, I think he's gonna look good. Like Rashid Rice is fine. He's gonna miss 6 games, and then when he gets back, he's gonna be easily, arguably, the wide receiver 1 out there and in Kansas City. They need him, bro. They really do. Like, I get it. That, you know, Xavier Worthy, he's the young cat. He's probably gonna be the wide receiver one out there with behind Hollywood Brown and also Juju. But I just think Rashid Rice he could do it all for Kansas City. So, Kareem has better vision, just slower. CD says, yeah, but he could still take it to the middle, bro. Chubb been money when healthy, 100%, dude. He was averaging like 7-8 yards per carry. When Rice comes back, Worthy value is gonna go down. That's why I didn't draft Worthy in any of my drafts or any of my team. That was one reason why. Because last season, like, even when Rashid Rice was in there, like, when he got hurt, like, Xavier Worthy had like 3-4 good games, and that was it. So, like, that, you wonder why for the Vikings, that's why they picked up Adam Thielen, because Jordan Addison went down. Went down, but he suspended for I don't know how many games. But that was the reason why they picked up Adam Thielen. So, should be a really good season, Cass. Facts, bro. 100%. And the thing is, like, I would say Christian Kirk could be a kind of low-key sleeper because Tank Dell is still out. They still have Higgins out there, or is it Hoggins? I forgot his name. But I would say Christian Kirk is someone to look at as well because they got Nico Collins, but they picked up Christian Kirk from the Jags. And I feel like Christian Kirk could make low-key noise out there in Houston. Low-key. Josh Allen gonna ball out. I have a feeling he always balls out though. You think when Rashid comes back, Worthy ain't gonna do anything? Okay, guys, we're not saying that Worthy is not gonna do anything, Assad. I mean, they're obviously gonna prioritize their offense with Xavier Worthy being the wide receiver 1. But when Rashid Rice comes back, he's gonna get a lot of those reps, bro. He really is. That's why I got Hawkinson. Jettas has the hamstring. That's what I'm saying. One reason why I did not pick up Jetta. Because during the preseason, if anybody wasn't watching the preseason, Jetta was having hamstring issues throughout the entire preseason. And so hamstring issues, especially in football players, those are not fun. I mean, you can say that with most sports. And he was dealing with a hamstring injury during preseason. And one reason why I picked up Adam Thielen in one of my leagues as well. I think I picked Adam Thielen up for 2 of my leagues because Jordan Addison is out. So, I don't know. Who freaking knows, man? We'll see what happens. Because who knows what J.J. McCarthy is going to do with the Vikings. I doubt that he'll be like a Sam Darnold, but like they really have a great offensive, coaching system out there. So I picked up CD over Jetta in my draft, Demo says. I mean, that's ballsy, but CD with what's his name coming back? Dak Prescott. He's going to find him for sure. But you got George Pickens out there. They finally got a wide receiver out there too. So they're going to double Rashid. Worthy going to be open down the field, Assad says. Yeah, I guess so, bro. They were playing it safe with Jefferson, Sandy says. Yeah, we'll see what happens this year. I think, honestly, I really have high hopes with Bryce Young this year. They have that young cat, McKillen, or what's his name? Really, really good receiver. And I really do hope they utilize him very well. He's going to be the wide receiver 1 out there for sure. So, where are they going to kill it and really be ready for giving more targets minus Rice? I mean, you still got Kelsey, too. Travis Kelsey, he had a bad season last year, but I think he'll bounce back this year for sure. So that's why I picked him up in like 3 of my leagues. Noah Gray gonna get more touches. I'm curious of how Travis Hunter is gonna do this year because you have Brian Thomas Jr. out there as the wide receiver 1. I mean, the thing is, even Trevor Lawrence, dude had one of the worst seasons last year. Like, I don't know what happened to Trevor Lawrence, but you got Brian Thomas Jr. and he has Travis Hunter. And I'm curious of how Travis Hunter is going to perform this year as their wide receiver 2. So Brian Thomas Jr. is a dog, bro. Just like Neighbors, dude. Neighbors is good too. young wide receivers. But it's just like, can you trust their quarterback? You wonder why Michael Pittman Jr. got freaking rated so low this year, because you got freaking Daniel Jones as their starting quarterback. So I mean, Joshua Downs, he didn't do too bad last year, but I don't know. But I remember now that Joe Flacco is the quarterback one out there in Ohio, not Cleveland, Ohio, yeah, for the Cleveland Browns. Dude, listen, Joe Flacco loves freaking David Njoku, bro. For some reason, Njoku is going to be, if you have Njoku in your league, hey, man, listen, that chemistry with Joe Flacco and that David Njoku, hey, man, listen, David Njoku, man, that man was he was a stat pattern that I think it was like 3 years ago or 2 years ago when Joe Flacco was with the Browns, and he got like comeback quarterback of the year or some shit like that. Hey, man, listen, Njoku, he was hooping. So need Hollywood Brown to stay healthy. Man, is made out of glass. And Hollywood Brown is washed. Honestly, bro. He's washed. Just like look at Hopkins. Hopkins is with what? Zay Flowers is going to be the wide receiver out there in Baltimore. And then you still got Hopkins. And G-Face, he's like, hey. I mean, listen, dude. They talked highly about Michael Pittman Jr., but I was just like, dude, like, he just doesn't have the right quarterback, bro. He just doesn't. None of that matters. Patriots 2026 champs. Oh, God. Colts either going to be great team or we tank going to get Archie Manning, G-Face says. Hollywood is cooked, DH says. Njoku is a dog. He is, bro. He really is. Rafi, who is your most improved player? Like, who do you think is going to just fall out and nobody expected it? Like most improved player? If I would choose any player that would have a better season, that I'm hoping to have a better season this year, there's a couple players I have in mind, and they're all almost in the same team. Honestly, I would love to see Garrett Wilson have a better season this year. Now that he has Justin Fields, that's another one. I would say who might have a breakout season this year. There's someone I feel like that might have a breakout season, but I'm gonna say Garrett Wilson. I really do hope he has a better season. I really do hope that Breece Hall has a better season, and I really do hope that Justin Fields has a better season. And I feel like couple players that I feel like that might break out this year is the second year player, wide receiver one out there in the Seattle Seahawks, which is J. Smith Jigba. I think that's his name. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but I feel like he might have a breakout season this year, just because now that DK's no longer there, they pick up Cooper Kupp, which is going to be your wide receiver too. Cooper Kupp can never really stay healthy, so we'll see how he does this season. But I feel like he was definitely under the radar, and he was a beast. Last season towards the end, like he was stat padding for sure. JSN. Like, I feel like he might have a breakout season this year, and people, will kind of get surprised of him. But I think Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. still great young wide receivers that will have some great seasons as well. So, but yeah, like the one player that I've seen a lot of people drafting early was Bowers. What's his name, from the tight end from the Raiders? I don't know. I personally wouldn't draft a tight end in the first round. Just me. So, WO3 going to go off this season too, says. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Sam Darnold does, I just feel like the thing that Seattle's missing is an RB. Like, Kenneth Walker, he is one more year. If he gets hurt again, he's done. Like, Kenneth Walker can never stay healthy. Yeah, Ricky Pearsall, he's going to be solid for the Niners, 100%. He's going to be the wide receiver one. He's going to get a lot of reps. Just like the same thing with the Raiders. Like Jacoby Myers, like if you could pick him up at the late rounds, that's a good pickup too. Jacoby Myers is a good pickup. I still think Keenan Allen if Keenan Allen can still stay healthy this year, I promise you, he will be a stat pattern this year. I promise. I don't care what anyone says, but like Keenan Allen and Justin Herbert's chemistry a couple years back was just peanut butter and jelly, bro. If Keenan Allen could stay healthy and if Justin Herbert could stay healthy, I promise you those two guys will cause a lot of damage. Okay? All right? I'm a Keenan Allen glazer. Okay? I really am. Well, the thing is, like, Puka Nacua, he's him, bro. Puka Nacua is him. He's still good. He's still good. Juwan Jennings, yeah, Juwan Jennings is still going to be putting up some numbers, but, like, I don't know. I'm a Keenan Allen glazer, bro. I really am. Like, I still think he's going to put out some good numbers up there, with Justin Herbert. I mean, I know Ladd McConkey is still out there. He's going to be the wide receiver 1 out there, but I'm just a Keenan Allen glazer, bro. You could say he's washed whenever he went to Chicago, but Nam was hooping. He was still hooping. He's washed because he was on a terrible Chicago Bears team. All right? I'm sorry. I'm just a Keenan Allen glazer. If you want to say Keenan Allen's washed, but I guess we'll see what happens, in the beginning, in the mid-season. And see how they do. But like I said, they're going to prioritize Ladd McConkey. He's going to be the guy, of course. But we'll see what happens. Okay? Some of y'all, even last year, I will never forget last year when the Ravens had they had a Thursday night football game. And then you guys were talking highly about Likely. You guys rather have Likely over Mark Andrews. Because he had one good game in the beginning of the season. And everyone's saying that Mark Andrews was some washed out, man. Man was still stat padding throughout the entire season, bro. All right? Still. He was one of the reasons why I won my league last year, too. Their run game might be the thing that saves them, Straight to Toe says. I just hope that Breece Hall has a better season, man. Oh, my gosh. Horrible season with Aaron Rodgers over there. Oh, man. The run game might be the thing that saves them, Straight to Toe says. I don't know. Hey, man, listen, if Genty gets hurt, which I don't pray anyone's downfall, blame Pete Carroll. Blame Pete Carroll, bro. Blame Pete Carroll. Breece Hall is such a nice guy. Also deserves it, Rami says. Bet Likely would caught that last pass though. Yeah, all right. Raylan is gonna take Breece's spot. I don't know, man. The thing is, that's what I'm saying. Like, and it's crazy because like the same thing last year with Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne was hurt and he fell off, and then that's why that other RB that took his spot. Travis Etienne was a beast a couple years back, man. That team was nice. I don't know what happens to the Jags, bro. Yeah, Pete Carroll loves his RBs, bro. He really does. He loves running the ball. But the thing is, the Raiders don't have the best offensive line either. That is the reason why Bijan Robinson is he was ranked a little bit higher this year too, because they actually have a line out there. So we're going to be the number one weapon all year. Travis is old and Rice will probably get in the car crash again. It's so crazy. It's just the Ravens curse. They choke in the playoffs. Bucky Irving oh man, I remember when dude, listen, I didn't get the whole, this was two RBs last year that a lot of people were talking highly about. Rashard White and what's his name from the Raiders? Something White. I forgot his name. But man, those are two pack of bums, bro. I was like, I'm not drafting these guys. They were ranked high in fantasy last year. Man, they were two bunch of bums. Jags have Tank, Travis, and one more guy, John Brown says. Yeah. So Aaron better not hurt himself carrying the Steelers flags, Black Nimbus says. I mean, they have Warren. If you are a Steelers fan, isn't is it Jalen Warren? Isn't he the RB1 out there in with the Steelers? Down this year, they wore him out. He's too small. The man will not last the whole season. Bucky Irving was a beast last year, bro. Come on, bro. Bucky was nice last year. I mean, he had all season. He had all off season to rest, bro. Dodger. He's not like he's running like the entire year, but Bucky Irvin was nice. I don't have him in any of my leagues though, but he was still nice, bro. He was still nice. Gibbs still top 3? Yeah, Gibbs is the same thing. Gibbs is tiny, but the man could freaking run. They still got David Montgomery. They're still going to utilize both of those guys. So if you have David Montgomery, that's a nice little good RB to keep on the back of your pocket, especially Brian Robinson Jr. I mean, who knows if CMC will be fully healthy the entire season. Like Brian Robinson Jr. is 100% someone I would definitely keep on your bench just in case. Some insurance, you feel me? Same thing with because the third string for the Niners, that's the one reason why we picked up Brian Robinson Jr. because, dude, the other guy, I forgot his name, forgot his name. Dude's ass. And then we end up getting Jeff Wilson Jr., which he was hooping during the preseason too. So it made sense to why we got Brian Robinson Jr. I think his name was Guerrero or something like that. Garango? I don't know. That guy was 2-pack of ass during the... I think he also got hurt. If you hit on the EA in-store when you pick up the box damage, do you care? Tell them to get another one? If you want to. But tomorrow's going to be pre-order for the Air Jordan 4s if you guys want them. All right, we got about 7 more minutes for you guys to sign up, for anybody signing up for Supreme. All right, 7 more minutes. I'm just curious of what Aaron Rodgers is going to do with the Steelers, bro. Got Aaron Rodgers, got DK Metcalf, and I don't know who their other receiver is. So, I don't know. Where is a Buzz Cushy says? If you hit on Instagram, Gibbs got some scoot. Eddie Guerrero says, no, I forgot his name. I don't know. We'll see how the season goes, though. I'm excited for football, man. I'm very, very excited. Eagles about to put belt to ass on the Cowboys. It's going to be a nice little game, though. He won't do anything, Black Nimbus says. Yeah, I don't know. Aaron Rodgers, I think this is his last season. Jets versus the Steelers should be a movie, Dr. Doom says. Isaac Guerrero. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, he went all the way down to RB4. Rodgers is washed, CD says. Probably going to know. I think the Cowboys going to win Thursday. Wow. I mean, who knows? Like I said, Dak Prescott coming back from all that injuries. And then you got the Philadelphia Eagles, coming back from winning the Super Bowl. So I don't know. And they're playing in Philadelphia. Man, the link is pinned in the chat, Big Low. The link is pinned in the chat. If y'all need the link is pinned in the chat if you guys need it. All right, the link is pinned. All right, DK, Roman Wilson, Miller, Johnny Smith, Darnell Washington, and Patterson. Okay. Eagles by 30. Golly, I don't think it's going to be a blowout. You guys think that Darren Waller is going to do something out there in Miami? You got Darren Waller, you got Waddle, and you got Tyreek Hill. I really do hope Tua stays healthy, man. Tua cannot, if he gets another concussion, he's done. His entire career is finished. He can't have another concussion, bro. He just can't. He can't afford to have another one. So, I mean, there's still rumors that Tyreek Hill might possibly get traded, but I'm not 100% certain with that. Yeah, he's going to retire for sure. I don't know how this is going to work. This is Chevy Rides. This is for the Supreme signups for in-store. Supreme Dunks are officially dropping on Thursday. But yeah, I guess you have to refresh on this page. So, I don't know. There's a lot of players that I'm looking forward to watch this year. Like, I'm really excited to see a lot of these rookie wide receivers. Some of the second year guys like Neighbors, Brian Thomas Robinson Jr. Like, I'm excited for those guys to hoop this year, man, because those are really good wide receivers that are the future top 5 wide receivers in the NFL, dude. Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. Like, those two guys are great. Tyree got too much child support to retire. No, we're talking about Tua. Tyreek Hill is still him, bro. They are done for trading away Jonnu Smith. I know. I was surprised that they did that because he was hooping. He was hooping with Miami right towards the end of the season. And then they end up getting Darren Waller. I was like, what? Caleb Williams will be comeback player of the year. No, it's going to be Bryce Young, bro. Stop it. It's not Caleb Williams. It's going to be Bryce Young. It's going to be Bryce Young, bro. I'm really rooting for Bryce Young this season. I really am. He had some tough times, okay? He had some tough times out there with the Panthers. But now he's got a receiver out there. He's got a couple young receivers. So, and then they re-signed Chuba Hubbard. What is his name? Chuba Hubbard. To refresh, click the location and we'll pull up availabilities. Here we go. 3 minutes, chat. 3 minutes. 3 more minutes. Run it up for the one time. Hit that like button. All right. Good luck to everybody in the freaking chat that's going to sign up for in-store. Good freaking luck, man. Good luck. All right. Just want to know what the hot pick is. I don't know. We'll see. So, Rafi, you and Bryce Young are the same height, Rami says. So you're saying that there's a chance for me to be a quarterback, huh? I'm a Panthers fan. We picked the wrong QB. I mean, it is what it is. I still think Bryce Young is still decent, bro. He just had a shitty-ass team, bro. Rafi, predict the Niners 2026 record? Undefeated. You guys, the link is pinned. It's pinned in the chat. We got 2 minutes. All right? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Sorry, I'm not a huge Caleb Williams fan. Sorry. I have no idea how the man sees over the line of scrimmage, Rami says. I don't know. It's his vision, bro. Who knows? Rami, it's the same thing, man. How do you have you ever told yourself, Rami, how you could see your third leg? I'm sorry, Rami. You're still undefeated, like Nimbus says. Rafi, a comedian now too, Mr. Turtle Tang says. You're rooting for him because he's short. No, I think he just, he had really great games last year and he has a lot of potential still, man. I really think he does. So more than freaking Trey Lance. Trey Lance is with the Chargers now. He's the QB too. All right, here we go. What up, Secret City Kicks? What up, man? All right, 1 minute. 1 minute. Here we go. Third shrimp is crazy. Here we go. I guess you start refreshing. I don't know how this works. All right. Here we go. Put Bryce Young on the Eagles. Same results, CD says. Here we go. You can't see the part of the problem. He has to stand on his foot to throw the ball. I don't know how this is going to work, chat. I think you choose a location. Start refreshing. Okay, you just start refreshing. I just want to see how it goes. Click on the location. All right, let's do LA. Do LA. Registration closed at the moment. Gotcha. You click the location and you start refreshing. Is that how it works? Golly, this website's ass. It says closed. Does this get botted or something? Does this get botted? Oh man, this site is cooked. Yo, the site is cooked. You can't even refresh. It's slow. This shit's so cooked. It says waitlist closed. This stuff gets botted, chat. Oh, there it goes. All right, there it goes. Now it's up. I'm not going to join. I'm going to mess it up for some people. There it goes. Chat, it's up. I just got through. I just got through. I just got through. I got no problem. Yeah, I had some issues, but it's all good. I just wanted to see how it worked. So, like, who picks the times? They pick the times? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I'm seeing it now. Okay. So you pick the times. Oh, I see. There you go. What does it mean when it says not public? I'm getting a waitlisted not public error. Okay, now you could like pick a time. For some reason, LA didn't have an option to pick a time. So, well, there you guys go. You could have joined, but it won't let you finish. Gotcha. Okay. Get an error after submitting info. Get through, but getting an error with entries, Hector says. Gotcha. Okay, so, well, then it makes sense. Because I was like, what? It's probably super botted, bro. Unless, like, just so much traffic. Probably so much traffic going through. 403 waitlist is not public. Get an error too. Location busy. Retrying. You have to be in store. Yeah, it's in store. It's in store. So basically, you choose a time slot, and then you go during that time. And obviously, a lot of people are probably trying to go through just because the SBs are dropping this Thursday. It is botted. You have to go in person to buy. Yes, you do, Ryan. Rafi, are they doing another shock drop on the undefeateds? I don't know. That's what some people were saying, but I was 100% certain. So, good morning. Raf, there's a better sneaker coming out at 9 a.m. PST. I can't wait. There's a better sneaker coming out at 9 a.m. PST. What's at 9 a.m. PST? Yeah, you have to be in person, chat. If anybody's in here, there's multiple locations that you could choose from. There's Brooklyn, Chicago, Manhattan, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Miami. So this is all in store. Raf, I got booking. What does that mean? What do you mean? If you got booked, that means you have to show up on Thursday at that time that you chose. The New Balance 1000 Salehe Benberries. Okay, there you go, Eric. Anyone even gotten in? Yeah, let me know in the chat. Did anyone go through? Anybody? Let me know in the chat. Did anyone get through? Let me know in the chat. Did anyone get through on the website? Did anyone get through? Feel free to let us know in the chat. Was it it's for the SBs. Everyone's trying to grab the SBs this Thursday. Trying to join for Chicago, but it won't. It don't let me in. Julian says. Is it guaranteed pair? It's not a guaranteed pair, but it's a guaranteed time to show up. I mean, your chances, I would assume your chances are pretty high if you show up at an early time. So what happens if you get in a time and you're guaranteed a pair? I'm confused. I get in for 3:45 p.m. for Chicago, E-Money says. I truly think if you get the earliest times, right? The earliest times, then you should be good, but it doesn't guarantee you a shoe. Chat, it doesn't guarantee you. It is a guaranteed? Is it a guaranteed? Got through a guaranteed pair? I don't know how it works, Chat. You let me know. Is it a guaranteed pair? Anybody that's experienced with this whole Supreme sign up in store, is it guaranteed a pair? Anybody? The earlier, the better. Yeah, I have booking for 2:30 in San Francisco, Joshua says. Booked for 12 p.m. Miami, Hook says. There we go. I would say the earliest, the better. But I don't know if it's guaranteed you a shoe. It's somewhat guaranteed the earlier. Yeah, I got booking for 3 p.m. I'm cooked. Yeah, I would say like the earlier, the better. No guaranteed. Yeah, not sizing wise though. Black Nimbus says if you're early, Kosher says there it is. That's what I'm assuming. Like if you're there for opening time, or maybe like what the latest, like 1 o'clock. So you're not guaranteed a pair. Trust me, Paulo says. Well, there you go. Earlier, that means I can just show up. King says, you guaranteed to go in the shop. Bernard says, yep, it's guaranteed the shop, the store only. I think so. Maybe not necessarily your size. Yeah, I guess it just depends on the inventory as well, right? The inventory and the amount of people that sign up on certain times. That's all going to depend on that too as well. So if you want a big size, you need an early spot, Jesus says. So there you go. Hopefully that helps a lot of you guys, right? I mean, hopefully that helps because this is all based off like people's experiences in the chat. And Paulo's always outside, so I definitely trust his judgment for sure. Because that does not, I mean, imagine how crazy it gets out there, especially in NYC. I would assume like Miami is probably chill. It's nothing too crazy. But like Manhattan, Brooklyn. See, San Francisco, I feel like it's low-key chill. LA is probably still gonna have a line, but like Manhattan, Chicago, and Brooklyn, those locations I feel like it get pretty crazy. So I don't know. If you guys got a time slot, feel free to let me know how it goes on Thursday. I'm sure we'll see videos, pictures of people outside lined up. I'm sure the line won't be a straight line, but we'll see a lot of people outside for sure. So my shop, San Francisco, I hate. Bernard says, from the hat, I remember you can go for all colorways. I don't know if what they do in store, whether if it's like it's one per person or one per colorway. Chat, what do you think they're gonna do? If anybody's experienced going to Supreme drops like this, do you think they're gonna let one customer buy all 3 colorways, or do you guys think it's like they choose one colorway and that's it? What do y'all think? What up, Joshua? What up, man? Good morning. I got a slot for 11:30. Brooklyn or Manhattan ain't let me through. SMH. Paulo says, I got a spot for 1 p.m. in Miami. Chevy Ride says, there you go. I think it'll be 2 per person. Okay. I mean, there's 3 different colorways, right? The blue, white, and black. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see. I assume 1 colorway per, but I don't know. They let you buy it all until they start running out. Gotcha. Well, I mean, like I said, this Thursday, please keep me updated if anybody's going to show up and pull up to the stores. Because I would love to know all the updates and inventory, what's going to go down when it comes down to the shoe. Depends on the location. Gotcha. So it's going to come down to, what's it called? The manager's discretion of how they want to drop these shoes. Basically. Don't remember what time. Waiting on a text, Leonardo says. Well, good luck to everybody. Is it like... Wait, let me see. Let me go back to these time slots. Damn. 12:45 is the earliest in LA, which is not bad. What time does the store open? At 11? Dude, time slot Chicago, the earliest is 1:45. Brooklyn's cooked. 1:30. LA is 12:45 p.m. Let's go 12:45. Miami, earliest is 1:45. Miami's cooked. San Francisco, the earliest 2:15. San Francisco's cooked. Brooklyn was 1:30. All right, let me share my screen. 1:30. Chicago was 1:45. Manhattan is 1:15. I feel like people stop at like 1 o'clock. Like they don't want to go on at 1 because after 1, it seems like it's gonna get cooked. Because like, look, if you look at the time slots, it's pretty consistent. 1:45. Anything after 1, it seems like it's cooked. See, 1:30. San Francisco 2:15. LA 12:45 slot in LA. So it just seems like if you don't get the earliest, it's like cooked. That's what it seems like. Because no one else is getting all the other times. Because they probably, you know what? I'm not gonna go there at 1:45. It's just gonna get cooked by like 12. So that's probably what's going on here. Took 2 p.m. Brooklyn. Says I got mines at 2 p.m. Brooklyn. Took the pick of how Manhattan says, and I have same thing booked in Manhattan. It never says it. Saved it, but I don't get the RSVP. Manhattan didn't work. Do people not work? People probably work, Jonathan. Why does it matter what people utilize their time? That's the thing, bro. Maybe some people work at night, bro. Or some people could take, work from home and they could leave their house. I don't know. Hey man, listen, I ain't job watching. I ain't job watching, bro. I ain't definitely not job watching. Is dumb is not guaranteed. Yeah, it's definitely not 100% guaranteed, I don't think. In store, damn, I missed up that 3:45 confirmed. Yeah, 3:45 is steep, bro. I don't think, honestly, I don't know if it's going to be worth with that 3:45 time slot. I mean, you could try to gamble that, but I don't know. Some of us are already retired. Yeah, I'm not job watching, bro. I work so I can't go on the slot, Julian says. Make sure you show up, otherwise you will be banned for future releases. Sheesh, dude. We already know what you watching, Ravin says. Yeah. Make sure you show up, otherwise you will get banned for future in-store releases. Sheesh. Is that how it goes? Is that how it goes where like if you don't show up to the slot, you get banned? They banned you? That's crazy. Ban me. Oh man, that's crazy. There's no way that you could cancel your slot, right? There's no way you could cancel the slot. No, I'm saying it says Manhattan at 2 p.m. saying I have a slot for that time, but I don't or didn't have the RSVP saying I got it at 2 p.m. But when I did Brooklyn 2 p.m., I got the RSVP for Brooklyn that I took. No cancels. Wow, really? Well, hopefully some of you guys end up showing up. How do I see my time slot? I don't know how they show it to you. Don't they email you or something like that? I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'm not really familiar of signups because I don't have a Supreme out here in Vegas, so I wouldn't necessarily know. But yes, you could cancel, Steven says. Gotcha. Okay, well, some people are saying you could cancel. San Fran is almost 2. He's away and he ain't worth it for me, Jared says. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I told y'all, like, people are gonna, struggling on trying to get the time slots. And I can't imagine how Thursday is going to roll around for the first come, first serve, man. It's going to be freaking nuts, dude. That's what I'm saying. Low expectations, high reward, chat. Okay? Low expectation, high reward is all I'm saying when it comes down to these time slots and these Supremes. Because, like, this Thursday, 2 more days, chat? Tomorrow's Wednesday, so we have EA for the Jordan 4s. And then we got Supremes on Thursday. And then Friday, basically nothing. And then, yeah. So, I'll let you guys know how this weekend goes. Because I might be on the road on Friday afternoon. I'm not sure. I might stream early in the morning on Friday morning. I probably will. And then after that, I'll be headed down to LA on Thursday. So that's going to be my schedule. And then we'll live cop the 4s at the hotel room. So that's how it's going to go for this week. All right. So anyways, guys, I will let you guys know all the schedules and all that stuff for this week. Supreme is going to be a big week on Thursday. But I'll see most of you guys tomorrow morning. I'll have a video posted later today. So make sure you guys tap in. Make sure you guys be a part of the notification gang. Press that bell button down below to be notified when all our streams on our videos do go up. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter at Rafi Collects. All right. Big week getting towards Thursday and then Friday or Saturday to end the week off with the 4s. All right. If you guys want a Wolf t-shirt, I'll keep you guys up to date this week and then we'll go from there. All right. I'll see you guys on the next one. I love y'all. See you guys on the next video. I'll have the video posted. All right. So we'll go from there. All right. You guys have a great one. Happy freaking Tuesday. I know a lot of you guys are coming off from a break. Labor Day weekend. So hopefully you guys enjoyed your weekend. And hey, it's September, baby. All right. I'll see you guys later, man. Have a great day. I'm out, ya. Peace. Bye, you guys. Have a good day.